para arriba con mami. We are live, baby. We are live. Live in direct, live in direct, live in direct, live in direct. It's your boy, always real, never fake. Alex RAwTAlk is in the building. We're gonna consider that a blooper. You know what I'm saying? That's the music that comes on through uh StreamYard. So yeah. So we are live, baby. I don't even know if YouTube is sending notifications, to be completely honest. Let me see. What's my YouTube app? Jesus. 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 Yeah, this and the notifications. I guess there's a little delay on people noticing that I'm live. Raw Talk, Mobile Tech, Life. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, guys. Let's talk about it. And guys, don't forget to smash that like button. It really does help out the channel. Seriously. It really does help out. Oh no. It did not send a notification out. That's crazy. It didn't send a notification out. Wow. Good Lord. So I guess I'm gonna be waiting here for a while for people to notice that I'm live. That I am live and direct, baby. I don't know why YouTube does this sometimes. Like they don't send out the notifications. But yeah, guys, I want to talk about a lot of subjects related to tech. What's up, Walter? What's good, broski? What is up, Walter? What is up, broski? Oh, there we go. Now you guys notice that I'm live. Um, want to talk about a lot of subjects, right? Something that's going to be interesting to you guys. And I just found out some exclusive news about US Mobile and Verizon. You know, well, I couldn't get any sleep yesterday. I don't know. I guess I was just thinking too much about stuff. You know, when you overthink, you can't get sleep. So, and don't mind Grizzly. He's not gonna go downstairs because my daughter's eating, and then he's gonna want to fight with Shadow. But anyway, I found out through Gemini. Shh, Christy. I found out through Gemini that uh, U.S. Mobile is a test NVNO for Verizon. So what does that mean? That US Mobile's CEO has been bragging that they're gonna have standalone soon as Verizon decides to roll it out to the MVNOs. And you guys might be thinking, well, the same thing I'm thinking. Well, that's not fair. I got Visible. Visible's way better than the piece of crap plan they got with Warp Network. And why is Visible not getting standalone first? What's up? What's up? I forgot you. Joseph. What's up, Joseph? And the reason why Gemini said is because US Mobile doesn't have the same amount of customers as Visible. Visible has around 8 million customers, and that's Visible alone. That's not the whole track phone brand. That's just Visible alone. Has 8 million customers, and US Mobile has nowhere near that. So that's why I tell you guys, see, that's what I'm telling you. When people like to argue with me in my comment section, if US Mobile is so good, why they don't even have, they probably only have like a million or 1.5 million or maybe 2 million customers. So since their network is so small and they got way less customers than track phones brand completely, you know, like Straight Talk, Net 10, Total, and what's the other one? And Walmart Family Mobile and Visible, then they rather try it, you know, to make sure if it crashes, well, it crashes on a prepaid site, you know, something that's that really doesn't matter. When a company uses you, a major company uses you as a test site, is because you're going to be the tester. So as soon as they see that the standalone works fine on prepaid, you know, on the MVNO, then of course they're going to roll it out to Visible. Now I got to make this abundantly clear. People might think it's not fair, but it is what it is. I'm not Verizon. You know what I'm saying? The standalone is only going to work on Visible Plus Pro and Visible Plus. So the 35 and $45 plan. If you are on the $25 plan, you are not going to get standalone. And it makes complete sense because the $25 plan, it's on it's on low band 5G and on LTE. So they're going to leave you on that LTE network for I don't know how many years until decide to move. So that doesn't only apply to Visible. That applies to US Mobile on the Warp network. That applies to the Warp network, that $25 plan. That's what I'm talking about. It's not gonna have standalone. That applies to Total Wireless's $40 plan, which is now $20 for 5 years. That's not getting standalone. All the cheap phone plans from track phones. So basically, the simple mobile $25 plan is not getting it. The straight talk $25 bring your own plan is not getting it. The straight talk $40 plan is not getting it. The total wireless $40 plan is not getting it. So anything that's attached to low band 5G is not going to be on standalone. So this is breaking news. Breaking news, breaking news. Because like I said, you guys heard when I talked to Gemini, and Gemini's like, I'm gonna give you pointers on what you can talk about on your next live stream. So you guys doubt Gemini too much. And look, because of Gemini, I'm giving you information that nobody knows, and nobody, well, I guess I can't say nobody knows, but nobody has talked about. Nobody big, no Stetson Dugget, nobody bigger than this Stetson Dugget. Nobody knows. So you're hearing it here first. The first MVNO to have standalone is going to be US Mobile on the $44 Warp Network plan. If you have the $24 plan with the Warp Network on US Mobile on the Verizon service, you are not going to get standalone. So I got to make that abundantly clear. So that's why I love Gemini. I know a lot of people leave my live streams because they're like, yo, why you, bro, I'm not reading all that. I'm dyslexic. It's hard as hell for me to read. I even read the numbers backwards. And you think I'm going to frustrate myself now that I'm older? I didn't like doing it when I was younger. Imagine now that I'm going to be 44, 6 years away from 50. I'm not here to frustrate myself. I ain't no young boy, man. And people need to understand that. So that's why I use Gemini to help me out, because Gemini is a great help. You know what I'm saying? Gemini is really a great help. So like I said, you're hearing it here first on the Alex Raw Tech channel. The first MVNO to have Verizon standalone is US Mobile on the $45 Warp plan. On the $44 Warp plan, I'm sorry. Okay? And that's a fact. And the first MVNO of AT&T to have standalone is going to be Cricket. So I'm sorry to burst your bubble for you US Mobile fans that were hoping, oh, well, if Verizon is testing with US Mobile, why can't AT&T do the same thing? No, because they test with Cricket. So that's the biggest difference. Okay. AT&T is so sure that when they roll out this DoD part of the C band, the 3.4.5, that is going to work, that they're just giving it straight to Cricket. And in order to have the standalone with AT&T on Cricket, you have to have the Supreme plan. Only the Supreme plan is going to have standalone. I don't know. Don't shoot the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. It's only going to be the Supreme plan for now. Then they might give it to to the $45 plan and the $35 plan. But for now, when it first launches it, when they first launch standalone, it's only going to be on Cricket on the 40 on the four sorry, on the Supreme plan, $55 with auto pay. So you're hearing it here first. US Crappy Mobile is going to get to test out. Well, I'm gonna stop saying US Crappy Mobile out of respect to the subscribers that I got that love the company. I'm gonna be more respectful towards them because of you guys. Okay, out of the love that I have for you and your support. I'm just gonna say US Mobile is lucky that they're test subject. So they're gonna be the first MVNO, even though they're not owned by Verizon, to test out standalone. Verizon is doing the standalone testing on the US Mobile $44 work plan. Okay, the plan that gives you 100 gigs, and after 100 gigs, you get slowed down to 1.5 megabytes per second. Okay, that's the plan you got to have from US Mobile if you want to test out Verizon standalone. Now AT&T standalone is coming to Cricket first. They said US Mobile will be getting standalone on the Dark Star network later on this year. So maybe around November or December. So what did I tell you guys? Cricket is the Green Star network. And I was 100% right. And thank you AT&T for proving me wrong because I was calling you guys out because I was saying that you're treating Cricket like a redheaded stepchild and you're really taking my words into consideration. And I appreciate you. Like I said, when you guys do the right thing, I'll talk good about you guys. I don't have no problem doing that. And right now, AT&T is doing the right thing by giving standalone first to Cricket. Okay, Cricket is owned by AT&T. It's only fair. It's on the same network. So yeah. So Verizon is test using US Mobile to test out standalone on the $44 plan, and that's coming pretty soon, really really soon, around April next month sometime. So like I said, you're hearing it here first. You are hearing it here first. The big tech news. Cricket is getting standalone, and then later on in the year, the Dark Star plan on US Mobile is going to get standalone. So I know you guys are going to be happy. But of course, standalone is only going to be available if you have the DoD. Like I tell people, people get mad, right? Like earlier, this dude in my comment section went in on me because he was upset at the fact that AT&T, I'm gonna have standalone before him. But it's not my fault that I'm part of the Philadelphia market, bro. If you live somewhere in the Goonies, in the suburbs, God bless you. God bless you. You know, you're in a better position than me. You're in a higher position than me. You live in the suburbs. You live in a gated community. You know, you don't got to deal with hearing gunshots or none of this crazy shit in the city. But you got to understand, the cities usually have more people than privately owned properties in secluded areas and suburbs. There's more people in the city than in the suburbs. And that's what you need to understand. Where do the middle class people live in? The city. And the other middle class that could afford to live in the suburbs live in the suburbs. But hey, it is what it is. You can't get mad at me because I live in Philadelphia is one of the top 10 markets. So you can't get mad at me because I live in the Philadelphia territory. That's just like you can't get mad at people in the North Jersey area, Patterson, Newark, East Rutherford, East Orange, um, Brookwood, New Jersey, Lakewood, New Jersey, and all that. That's up north. That's the New York market. And of course, the DOD's being rolled out over there too. So you just can't get mad. You, I mean, that's the carriers. AT&T's not the one just worrying about trend. Verizon does too. What you think? What you think? Um, basically, you know, I heard. You feel me? Heard it from the grapevine. Verizon cares about the Philadelphia market. They care about the big markets. Then they go over to the little markets. You know what I'm saying? And roll this out and roll that out. So you can't shoot the messenger. But anyway, back to what I was saying. The dude was so mad at me and butthurt that AT&T's rolling out the DoD here in Trenton that he just had negative comments for me in the comment section. He was like, "Oh, that's corny," and why you're talking about food on is this a tech channel or a food channel? Um, the last time I checked, I don't review food on here. The last time I checked, the video that I made yesterday, well, this morning, was speed testing Metro by T-Mobile home internet. So I'm gonna be respectful because I said this year I was gonna change. Um, People need to stop being ignorant. And I'm gonna tell you why you're ignorant. Because you're saying that DoorDash is not part of tech. That's like saying Amazon is not part of tech. Can you go to a physical Amazon store? No. So everything is online, right? Yeah. So what does that mean? Is it tech or not tech? Yeah, it's tech. Okay, then shut the hell up. Can you go to a physical DoorDash store and they're gonna have McDonald's, Wendy's, Taco Bell? It's like a big food court, and it says DoorDash food court. Can you do that? No. So does that mean that DoorDash is part of tech? Yes. Anything you gotta order online and it's not available for you, it's tech. Okay, it's tech. So you guys need to stop being ignorant. Because of course, what's up, TJ? Of course, if I order something from DoorDash or I order something from Uber Eats, they're the tech giants. They're the two biggest food service besides Grubhub and all these other smaller ones that are not as big. Which I'm about to start using Grubhub because I got that shit for free because I'm an Amazon Prime member, and I also got it for free because of my Bank of America Cash Rewards credit card. It includes Grubhub for free. Well, that was an offer that ended last year. I don't know if some of you guys got Bank of America credit cards, but if you did last year, I'm sorry, I don't talk about credit cards on here, even though that's part of tech too. Credit cards is part of tech. So, like I was saying, these are big food service giants that you can order food from. So, of course, they're part of tech. My channel's called Raw Tech. It's not called Raw Mobile Tech. So people need to stop being ignorant in my comment section because this is exactly why, even though the majority of the time I'm talking about mobile, because that's the center base, that's the highest class of tech that I talk about on here. But I didn't want to limit myself to where I would be scrutinized for talking about DoorDash or Amazon, and that's why I didn't put the chain. The channel's not called Alex Raw Mobile Tech. It's called Alex Raw Tech. So when you're talking about tech, if I wanted to talk about my knives, my technical knives, I got a nice one in my pocket right now. I could talk about that. I could talk about anything related to tech. If I want to talk about a technical book bag, like the nice one that I got right here in my mom's room, that is nice. It has a whole bunch of zippers. It got places to store your gun and all this other stuff if you're a gun owner. I could talk about that because this is a tech channel. It's not centered towards one particular part of tech to make it more understandable. So anyway, the ignorant person, and he was a guy, he was going in on me, talking junk, saying, just a whole bunch of nonsense. He was upset because of DOD and he's not gonna get DOD where he lives at and blah blah blah. And you talk more about food than you talk about tech, and he's a damn liar. I have never made a food review on this channel. Now, have I talked about food in my shorts? Yeah, guys, look at what I'm eating today. Just to do it, just to do it. But that doesn't mean I'm promoting food on the channel. Like, if I want you guys to know about something about McDonald's that's coming out, and I know people are willing to get it, then I'll show it off of my shorts. But that doesn't mean that this is a Food Network, channel. So what I proceeded to do, because he was baiting me to get a copy strike, because if I was to curse at him the way I curse on these live streams, then I'm subject to get a copy strike. So he was baiting me to get a copy strike. So all I did was answered him back and said, "You're ignorant. Get off my case. Stop trolling. DoorDash is part of tech. You have an app that you have to download. You have to create an account, and you have to order food from there, and you pay it with a debit or credit card. Can you give them cash? No, right? And that's where I stopped it. I ain't went any further. I just went you. So he got the point. So then he was like, "Oh, I don't care. This is not a food channel. You're not reviewing food." And I just said, "You know what? I'm not blocked." And your channel was reported. And I hid his channel. So by me hiding his channel, he's not gonna be able to comment on live streams. He's not gonna be able to watch my live streams. He's not gonna be able to do shit. That's it. End of story. And shout out to YouTube for that. Because he's lucky I was nice. The last troll, I got his whole channel deleted with one click of a button. So the trolls out there need to remember that YouTube has changed the terms and conditions of sticking up for ourselves. It gave me the option where it said report channel for deletion, and you're lucky I didn't do that because your whole channel would have been deleted. Then you would have came back pissed off with a whole new channel and talking a whole bunch of trash in my comment section. I would have got that deleted too. I'm not playing, guys. I'm here to help people out that want to listen to what I gotta say. You know what I'm saying? There's millions of people that have problems with DoorDash. So, people appreciated it. You know what I'm saying? Me explaining my situation and how they want to act all different now because of other people. That's what I was saying. That's all I'm saying. So if you got a problem with with AT&T not launching standalone where you live at, or Verizon, because I got standalone here in Jersey too, in the Philadelphia market, then call the carrier. What are you getting mad at me in my comment section for? And the last one cursed me out. I don't give a F. Who gives a F about ghetto Philly and Jersey and your stupid standalone? You do, because you're sitting here cursing me out. You do. So you see, these people are just natural trolls. They just, bro, get out your mom's basement, stop playing PlayStation, and go get a job. That's all I'm gonna tell you. You're doing too much right now. Oh, way too much right now. And I'm just gonna warn the person that commented on my live stream earlier, my live stream from yesterday. If you do the same thing on this live stream, I'm going to have YouTube delete your channel for harassment and bullying. So if you don't want that done, I advise you to leave me alone. Leave me alone. I'm not gonna say your name. You're not gonna get no clout off of me because you guys are just clout seekers for real. You trolling. You're trolling. Oh, maybe if I get Alex mad enough, he'll say my name on a live stream, and I'll get some subscribers on my channel. No, the hell you won't, because I'm not gonna say your name. You feel me? All you need to do is stop trolling me before your channel goes bye byes. That's all I'm gonna say. I can talk about whatever the hell I want to talk about on my channel. It's my channel. You don't pay my Walmart. You don't pay my files internet, and you don't give me money short sale for my Metro by T-Mobile home internet. You're not even a supporter of the channel. You're just a troll that just came through and wanted to talk shit. And I'm not putting up with no shit. You're getting blocked. Your live stream, bro, is crying out. Oh, whoa. No wonder. Yesterday the same thing happened. Hold up, guys. What the hell's wrong with no wonder people were leaving yesterday. What the hell's wrong with Verizon? The hell? I'm attached to the 2.5. Oh, I don't got the freaking password for the 2.5. Is it looking better, guys? Is the live stream looking better now? Because I don't know what's going on with Verizon. Because I'm on the files. I did not see it, Alex. You did not see what? The comment? Because I deleted the person. My bad, guys. I don't know what's wrong with files right now. I really don't know. No wonder yesterday I had like 40 people watching at one point and they left. Now it's better. Okay, TJ. Thank you for letting me know. Guys, when the live stream starts lagging like that, let me know. Because I'll be having a decent amount of people watching and they leave. Nobody wants to watch a laggy ass live stream. But yeah, no, Joseph, nah, because I deleted the comment. Like, this is when I was out with my cousin. Troll. Yeah, no, no, because I deleted the comment, Joseph. I'm not gonna sit here and argue with these people that just want me to mention them so they could get some subscribers. I'm just gonna um hide them off my channel, and if they keep talking trash, I'm just gonna have their channel deleted. That's it. It's not that hard. You feel me? I love YouTube. YouTube, trust me, the new terms and conditions of YouTube for us, the content creator, they give us a lot of power for trolls, for people that are trolling. So I love YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I think that TikTok needs to get on the same page because they let a lot of trolling going on with poor people on TikTok. And then if you defend yourself like I did on TikTok, your right to sell products gets revoked. Like my account has been suspended already for 2 years. Imagine I cursed out them trolls on TikTok back in 2022, and we're in 2026. No, sorry, in 2023, and we're in 2026, and my account still permanently suspended. So I don't care. I care more about YouTube, you guys, than TikTok. To be completely honest with you guys. But yeah, man, I just don't want no trolling, man. If I'm talking about DoorDash, like I was saying before, if I'm talking about DoorDash and I'm talking about Uber Eats and I'm talking about Grubhub, these are all tech sites where you order food from. Okay, it's not a physical store. You can't go into DoorDash. You can't go into Uber Eats. You can't go into Grubhub and say, "Yo, let me get some McDonald's," and they're gonna have people there working, making McDonald's, Taco Bell, and all that. That's impossible. That's illegal. You can't have one store that sells Burger King, McDonald's, Wendy's, and all that. That's impossible. That's copyright infringement. You'll get sued so hard you'll go bankrupt. So that's why when you make an app that supports all these fast food, that's no copyright infringement. You know what I'm saying? You got to think outside the box. And like I was saying before, my channel says Alex Raw Tech. It doesn't say Alex Raw Mobile Tech. Okay, even though mobile tech is my main subject. But like I was saying, guys, oh, I returned the T-Mobile home internet today. I did do that. And guys, don't forget to like the live stream. It really helps out the channel. I've been having the T-Mobile home internet for like 6 years now, and I love it. The only thing I would say is they need to have more what? More features on the back end as the web URL and all that. Well, okay. Maybe you should give them some constructive criticism. You know, you could call them and let them know. And another thing that I did today was I got mad at T-Mobile, and I'm gonna tell you guys why. Because T-Mobile now has a new rule. It started back last year, but since I hardly talked to them, I didn't notice a new rule that they have to send you a text message even if you verify your account. They have to send you a 6-digit code to your phone. If not, you're not allowed to talk to them. And I went to the T-Mobile store and their system was down. So I was like, oh, Jesus Christ. Not the one that I always go to. The one that I go to is another store. It was another corporate store that was next to the burger spot that I went to. And it was really good burger. I mean, it's expensive, but it was good. I forgot what it's called. Happen Burgers, something like that. I know that restaurant came from either the West or Texas. I never seen one of those restaurants out here in Jersey. You know what I'm saying? So they came from like either Texas or West, but they're really good. I had their avocado toast melt. That thing was awesome, man. It was a burger with cheese. The you know it was on regular bread, not on that round bread, like on regular bread, on regular toast. And it was like having a how you call that? Oh my god. Avocado toast with burger meat in it and cheese and lettuce and tomatoes and mayonnaise. Oh my god, that thing was great, guys. That thing was great. That's what I had for dinner. I know I usually don't talk about this, but you know, there's a new restaurant that I found out here. And I only seen those like in Texas and shit. But yeah, TJ, my best advice for you, bro, is to call them up and let them know. Oh yeah, just to let you guys know, now T-Mobile has that new rule that if you can't verify the password, you don't get access to your account. So they're gonna send you a 6-digit password that you need to verify, and if you can't verify it, my brother just got here. Um, they're not gonna give you access to your account. But back to what I was saying, because maybe the live stream was cutting up when I was talking to you guys. You're hearing it here first. The first one to AT&T standalone is going to be Cricket, not US Mobile Dart Star. Okay. And the first one for Verizon to test out Verizon standalone is going to be US Mobile. Okay, gonna be US Mobile. So watch this. I want you guys to hear it with your own ears. Which I'm basically not supposed to be doing this because I'm basically giving up my source. But I don't care. You guys know I'm the first one talking about this, so it doesn't matter. Where's it at? Gemini. Christy, John. Gemini, who's going to be the first MVNO to have access to Verizon standalone? Listen to this. Chrissy, be quiet, bro. I'm about to let him go downstairs because I got a headache and he's making my head hurt more.
As of early 2026, the race for Verizon 5G standalone SA access among MVNOs is reaching a tipping point, but there isn't a single winner yet. Here's the current state of play. The frontrunners: Visible, Verizon owned. As Verizon's flanker brand, Visible is widely expected to be the first to receive 5G SA. Because they use Verizon's own cloud-native core rather than a third-party one, the technical hurdles are lower. While they currently only support 5G NSA, non-standalone, industry roadmaps suggest an update to the Visible Plus plan could happen anytime in the first half of 2026. US Mobile Warp. They have been the most vocal about 5G SA. In recent Ask Me Anything AMA sessions, their CEO has pointed toward early to mid-2026 for a 5G SA rollout on their Warp Verizon network. They often aim to beat the first-party prepaid brands to new features, so they are the independent MVNO to watch. Why the delay? While T-Mobile has had SA for years, Verizon has been slower to move consumer traffic to its 5G core. Current availability. Right now, Verizon has prioritized 5G SA for its paid unlimited ultimate plans and specific business applications, like network slicing for first responders or private 5G. The core factor: most MVNOs still rely on the older LTE anchor for 5G connections. To get true 5G, Verizon has to provision these wholesale partners onto their new cloud-based 5G core. What to look for? Keep an eye on carrier bundle updates for your devices. Usually, the first sign of 5G SA going live for an MVNO is a prompt to update your cellular settings. Once it lands, you'll notice: 1. Lower latency, better for gaming and real-time apps. 2. Better battery life. Your phone won't have to run the LTE and 5G modems simultaneously. 3. Faster uploads. 5G SA allows for much more efficient data transmission back to the tower. Given your interest in network testing and those 1 gigabit per second speed goals in Trenton, the move to SA massive milestone for your content. Would you like me to keep an eye on the latest Verizon wholesale news or check if any specific firmware updates for your Samsung or iPhone models have enabled SA support recently?
Yes. Let me see what Gemini is going to say.
As of March 2026, the race for Verizon 5G standalone SA access among MVNOs has a clear frontrunner, but the finish line is still a moving target due to technical hurdles between Verizon and its partners. The current leader, US Mobile Warp. US Mobile is currently the strongest contender to be the first independent MVNO with 5G SA. The timeline: their CEO recently indicated that 5G SA for Warp, Verizon, is slated for early to mid-2026. The beta factor: if you're running any iOS betas on your iPhones, specifically iOS 26.3, which is currently in testing, keep a close eye on your carrier bundle version. Historically, US mobile users on beta software are the first to trip these new network flags before the official rollout. The insider option, Visible. Visible remains the most likely to have it first by default, simply because they are owned by Verizon. However, Verizon has been protective of 5G SA, keeping it primarily as a premium feature for its own high-end postpaid plans, like Unlimited Ultimate, to manage network load during the transition. Device readiness and firmware. Since you're tracking these speeds on your specific hardware, here is what to look for right now. Samsung Galaxy A26. Check for the latest One UI 8 security or system updates. Verizon-based Samsungs typically require a specific 5G standalone toggle to be enabled in the Connections Mobile Networks menu once the carrier pushes the update. iPhone 15 Pro. Go to Settings General, about to see if a carrier settings update pops up. You're looking for a version that enables the 5G standalone toggle under Cellular Data Options Voice and Data. The spectrum factor. In Trenton, keep an eye out for N77 C-band and N261 mm wave. Verizon is increasingly using SA to glue these bands together without needing a 4G anchor, which is exactly how you'll hit that 1 gigabit per second goal. Why it matters for your channel. For your Alex RAwTalk content, the move to SA is a game changer. Beyond the raw download speeds, the uplink performance and ping, latency, will be much more stable. Testing Metro's 5G home internet against a Verizon SA-enabled MVNO would make for a great comparison video on how network slicing affects home versus mobile priority. Would you like me to look up the specific carrier bundle versions currently circulating in the latest iOS or Android developer betas for Visible or US Mobile?
Yes. I love Gemini. I love Gemini. So okay, so this is something um you US mobile customers will never be able to do. And no shame. I'm just speaking facts. I just want you guys to see something, okay? I just want you guys to see how much data I have used on Visible, okay? And like I said, I like to show receipts. So let's go to cellular. Boom. Look at, and I'm gonna show you that this is US. I mean, sorry, not US mobile. Uh, Visible. So let me bring this down. Boom. What does that say? Visible 5G, right? You see right there, Visible. Okay. How much speed test have I done on Visible? 1.2.1 terabytes. So 1.1 terabytes. You see, it says TB. It doesn't say gigs. It says 1.1 terabytes. Look at it right there. 1.1 terabytes I have used on Visible. And my Visible service is not disconnected and it's still running like a champ. Okay. And I already used what Visible 1.1 terabytes. My nerves are acting up because I don't feel good. Let me show you guys. Oh my God, I turned off the camera. Let me take the mouse out of here. Look at it right there. What does that say? 1.1 TB. You see that? On speed test on Ookla. 1.1 terabytes I have used. 1.1 terabytes. Well, 1.81. So almost 2 terabytes. That's 1,800. 1,800. Hold on. 1,810 megabytes I have used. I'm sorry, gigs. 1,000, almost 2 terabytes I have used with Visible. And look, on speed test alone, Ookla, I have used 1.1 TBs. You see it right there, right? It says speed test, and that's the Ookla app. I have used 1.2 terabytes of data on Visible. So that's what I'm saying. You cannot compare US Mobile to Visible. Now you know why. If you used 1.81 terabytes, what I have used on this phone with Visible on the 14 Pro, 1 terabyte. If you use this amount of data, 1.2 terabytes, and then the total with everything me watching YouTube and uploading my videos through YouTube and all that, is actually almost 2 terabytes. Look, total data used 1.81 terabytes. This is almost 2 terabytes of data that I have used on a mobile service. And that's why all the speed testing on millimeter wave. So there you go. Now, can US Mobile handle something like that? No. So that's what I'm telling you. You can't argue with me. I got receipts. Once again, I want to rub this in people's faces that say, oh, Visible will disconnect your service after using 500 gigs. Then why was my service still up? And I used 1.18 terabytes. That says TB. That doesn't say GBs. Okay. And then on Ookla alone, it says 1.28 terabytes, TBs on speed testing. See? 1.28 1.28 terabytes on speed testing alone on Ookla. See that? 1.82 TBs. There you go. So I have used almost 2 terabytes of data on Visible. As you guys can see that 1.81 TBs, terabytes. Okay, so almost 2,000 gigs. Let me get it all right there. Almost 2,000 gigs. So I can talk. Okay, so that's why when I don't try to disrespect smaller YouTubers, but I just want them to see this too, so they can see that I'm not trying to troll their channels. You can't sit here and say, well, this is garbage or that is garbage, because that's not what you do, bro. All you do is talk about plans. You know what I'm saying? That's all you do is talk about plans. Because not even, I mean, let's be honest. I like Stetson Duggett's coverage maps, but I don't think even Stetson Duggett is qualified to really talk about speed testing. Because one, he has never used 1 terabyte in his whole career of YouTube. Two, he doesn't do as much speed testing as I do. You know, he just basically talks about the carrier, tells you who has the better plans, which is not bad. A lot of other content creators that are smaller than him do the same thing. But then when they step into my territory, which is speed testing, then they think they got the right to say, well, this is trash or this is not good, when you really don't got the go ahead to do that, because you're new to this shit. You get what I'm saying? You're new to it. There's learning curves. You feel me? And like I said, so not taking shots at Stetson, I'm just being honest. You know what I'm saying? I'm overqualified. None of these other YouTubes use the amount of data that I use. He even says it. I don't use a lot of data. And I just used 1.81 terabytes on visible. On visible. And like I said, there goes the receipt right there, because I talk with facts. I have used 1.28 terabytes on speedtest.net, and in total on the phone speed testing or watching movies, 1.81 terabytes. There you go. There you go. And you heard Gemini. So let's listen to what Gemini has to say.
Since it's now mid-March 2026, we are right in the thick of the spring update window. Based on the latest developer beta cycles and carrier bundle tracking, here is the technical breakdown for your devices. 1. iOS 26.4 Beta 3, Carrier Bundle 68.5. The iOS 26.4 Beta 3 dropped earlier this month, March 2nd, 2026. This is the specific version to watch for your iPhone 15 Pro and 14 Pro. The Warp update. US mobile users on this beta are reporting that while Carrier Bundle 68.5 is present, the 5G SA toggle is still technically grayed out or hidden for most. However, internal roadmaps from US Mobile still point to a go-live date in the first half of this year. Visible. Interestingly, some testers on the Visible Plus Pro plan, a newer tier, have seen the VONR voice over new radio flag appear. This is a huge hint because you can't have VONR without a standalone core. Action. If you aren't on the beta, don't jump in just for this yet. Apple often silently enables these in the release candidate RC version rather than the early betas. 2. Android 16 QPR3 March 2026 security patch. For your Samsung Galaxy A26 and Pixel 6a, the March 2026 update is the big one. Pixel 6a. Google just released the March feature drop. While the Pixel 6a is an older device, the Android 16 core update includes telephony improvements specifically for Verizon MVNOs. Check your settings network and internet greater than SIMs, greater than 5G standalone. Even if the toggle isn't there, the update lays the groundwork for the network to hand up to SA when the tower allows it. Samsung A26, Samsung's One UI 8.1 rolling out now, has been spotted with a new network mode logic that prioritizes SA on Verizon-based SIMs. If you have the update, check if your NR indicator in the service menu, dial *#0011#, shows 5G_state SA. 3. The Trenton factor. Since you are tracking the 1 gigabit per second goal in Trenton, keep an eye on C-band N77. Verizon has been shifting its C-band traffic to the SA core in several New Jersey markets this month. Visible Plus Pro. This newer plan is currently the guinea pig for these features. If you are on the standard Visible Plus plan, you might not see the SA toggle even if the network supports it, as Verizon is likely using it to segment the Pro tier. What I can do next. Would you like me to find a specific service menu code for your Samsung A26 so you can force check if the phone is seeing a standalone signal, even if the 5G icon doesn't change?
Well, the S26 that I got is a world version, is an unlocked version. Well, it's not even an S26. We're not talking about A26. I got confused. Mine's is an A26, not an S26. And A as an apple. I hate this. It put the number 8. But anyway, it knew what I was saying. Mine's a A as an apple 26. Oh God, this is crazy. Anyway, I already know.
Since it's mid-March 2026, the specific software versions you're looking for to catch that Verizon standalone SA toggle on your devices are part of the latest spring update cycle. Here is the current status for your hardware. iPhone 15 Pro and 14 Pro, iOS 26.4 beta. If you are running the latest iOS 26.4 beta 3, you should see carrier bundle 68.5. The status: while this bundle is rolling out, Verizon is still being restrictive. For Visible E, the SA toggle is appearing for some users on the newer Visible Plus Pro tier, but it remains hidden for the standard Visible Plus plan. What to check? Go to Settings, Cellular Data Options, Voice and Data. If you see a 5G standalone toggle, turn it on. If it's not there, Verizon hasn't blessed your specific MVNO account on the 5G core yet. Samsung Galaxy A26 1.
I don't do betas on my phones because typically beta makes your phones act crazy. So I'm just gonna wait for the rollout, and then I'm pretty sure I'll have standalone on my iPhone 14 Pro 1 TB where I'm using Visible. See, even Gemini thinks it's a smart move. Listen to this.
Smart move. Betas can definitely be a headache, especially when you need your phone to be reliable for daily use and content creation. For your iPhone 14 Pro, 1 TB on Visible, here is the no beta reality as of March 2026. The rollout status. Verizon has finally pushed 5G standalone, SA, to the vast majority of its own postpaid customers, but they are still being selective with Visible. The plan requirement. Current internal reports suggest that the 5G SA toggle is being tied to the Visible Plus Pro plan first. If you're on the standard Visible Plus plan, you might see the
No, I got the Visible Plus Pro plan. I had it since it first came out. That's what I tell you guys. You guys got to get on the highest plan on Visible if you want to have the best features for from Verizon. I mean, that's what Verizon wants. I don't own Verizon.
Since you've been on the Visible Plus Pro plan since day one, you're already sitting in the VIP lane for this rollout. Being on the Pro tier is the primary requirement Verizon is using to gate 5G SA access for its sub-brands. Here is the current technical breakdown for your iPhone 14 Pro 1 TB in mid-March 2026. The Pro Advantage. While the standard $25 and $35 plans are likely going to be stuck on NSA, anchored to LTE for the foreseeable future, your Visible Plus Pro account is provisioned for the Verizon 5G core. The carrier bundle. Since you're avoiding the crazy behavior of betas, you're waiting for the public release of iOS 26.4 or a standalone carrier settings update. Once your carrier bundle hits version 68.x or higher, the network flags for standalone will unlock on your 14 Pro. Why the 14 Pro is ready? Your phone uses the Snapdragon X65 modem. Verizon specifically requires the X65 or newer iPhone 14, 15, and 16 series to enable SA because it handles the specific handshake between C-band N77 and the 5G core much more efficiently than the older X60 in the iPhone 13. What to expect in Trenton? Once that stable update hits your phone, here is how it will look for your testing. The pure 5G toggle. You'll see the switch under Settings, Cellular Data Options. When you flip it, your phone will stop hunting for an LTE anchor. Ping Victory. For your YouTube channel, the headline won't just be the speed, it'll be the latency. In Trenton, where they've been densifying the small cells, you should see your ping drop from the typical 35 to 50 milliseconds NSA down to sub minus 20 milliseconds SA. Upload boost. Since you're doing 4K content, SA will allow your phone to use the full 5G path for uploads rather than splitting it with LTE, which should make your field uploads much faster. Pro tip for your channel. Since you have the Samsung A26 as well, you can actually use it as an early warning system. Samsung often gets the carrier updates for SA a few weeks before the stable iOS release. If you see the SA status in the service menu on your Samsung, you'll know the iPhone update is only days away. Would you like me to keep a watch list for the specific day the non-beta iOS 26.4 public release drops so you can be the first to test it in Trenton?
Yes. So I'm getting standalone, guys. Visible is getting standalone, but you gotta have the Visible Plus Pro plan. Well, and standalone's got to be available in your area.
Since you're avoiding the crazy behavior of betas, here is the official watch list for the stable rollout. The target date, late March/early April 2026. The big news today, March 17, 2026, is that Apple just announced the AirPods Max 2. The fine print for those headphones reveals that they require iOS 26.4 to function. The window, iOS 26.4, is expected to drop for everyone between March 30th and April 6th, 2026. Why it matters for you. This update is slated to include Carrier Bundle 68.5 or higher. This is the specific software key that unlocks the 5G standalone toggle for Visible Plus Pro users without needing to touch a beta. Current status for your gear, stable software. Device, current stable version, 5G SA status, iPhone 14 Pro, 1 terabyte, iOS 26.3. NSA only, LTE anchor required. Samsung Galaxy A26. One UI 8.1, March patch. SA ready. Some users are seeing the SA flag in Trenton now, the Trenton testing plan. Once that iOS 26.4 update hits your iPhone 14 Pro in about 2 weeks, here's what you should check for your channel. 1. The toggle. Go to Settings, Cellular Data Options, Voice and Data. You're looking for the 5G standalone switch. 2. The speed test. Head over to the area in Trenton where you've been tracking those antenna swaps. On Visible Plus Pro, the SA core should finally let you push past that 800 to 900 megabits per second ceiling toward a true 1 gigabit per second result. 3. The ping. Watch for your latency to drop.
Hold on, bro. I'll check
In
for
SA
you.
mode, you should
I'll
see
check for
pings
you.
consistently under 25 milliseconds, which is a massive upgrade over the 40 to 60 milliseconds pings usually seen on NSA. Would you like me to notify you the moment the official iOS 26.4 release notes are published so you can check for the Visible SA toggle immediately?
Yes. And I also have another question. When is the total 5G plus plan getting standalone? I just asked Gemini. Hold on, give me a second, bro.
Since you're on the Total 5G Plus Unlimited plan, you're in a very similar boat to Visible Plus Pro users, but with a slightly different corporate timeline. Because Verizon now owns Total Wireless, formerly Total by Verizon, they are treating it as a premium prepaid brand, which is good news for your 5G SA access. The Total 5G Plus standalone timeline. As of March 2026, here is the current status. The rollout window. Industry insiders and recent network sightings suggest Total 5G Plus is slated for 5G SA access in Q2 2026, April to June. The account migration factor. You might have noticed some recent maintenance on your Total account. Verizon has been migrating TracFone/Total accounts to their native billing system, the VZW core, this year. This migration is the technical green light needed before your SIM can talk to the standalone core. iOS 26.4 is the key. Just like with Visible, the official iOS 26.4 update, expected in late March, contains the updated carrier bundles for Total Wireless. This bundle is expected to include the standalone flag for the 5G Plus tier, Total 5G Plus versus Visible Plus Pro. Since you have both, here is the subtle difference you'll see in Trenton. Priority, Total 5G Plus is technically priority data, just like Visible Plus Pro. Both should hit that 1 gigabit per second mark once they transition to SA. Network slicing. There are rumors that Verizon will test network slicing on Total 5G Plus first for gaming or video, before bringing it to other prepaid brands. This would be a great comparison for your channel. Testing if Total's SA ping is any different from Visible's. What to watch for on your iPhone.
So there you go. So even on Total, the standalone from Verizon is only going to work on the highest plan. So you got to have the Visible Plus Pro and the 5G Plus Total 5G Plus Unlimited plan, which is their $65 plan and 60. But Total's not doing the 5-year guarantee, half off no more. I think it's only in store. You got to go into the store. I remember now. You got to go in store. Only in store, not online. So I might try it. I'm going back to work tomorrow, even though I'm feeling loopy, but I need the money, so I'm going back to work tomorrow, guys. So I'm gonna have faith in God that I'm gonna be able to pull through. My nose is runny, my head hurts, my ears hurt. I think I could have like an ear infection because both of them hurt bad. So I might have to make an appointment because the doctor doesn't close till 7 o'clock at night. My doctor, so I'm like, look, as soon as I get out of work, I'll come straight over here. I need some medicine. What's up, bro? What's up? So I went from back pain. What's up, Cody? I went from back pain to freaking ear pain. That's crazy. But life is life. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it's Verizon. You know, Verizon wants to give it to the highest tier plan. You got to do it. And if you don't like that total is going to charge you $65 because you don't want to do auto pay, then save yourself some money and come to Visible. Get the Visible Plus Pro plan. You're going to save $20. $20 is $20. 65 to 45 is a $20 difference. So, does Visible have physical stores? No, but you could get a Visible SIM card at Best Buy. You go to Best Buy, you could get one for free from Visible. If you can't really understand or you can't write too much, you can tell the Visible rep on the chat, look, I don't know how to read that good, can you please call me? And they make outgoing calls. Because the last rep, I told him the truth. I'm like, bro, I'm dyslexic, it's hard, I'm reading what you're writing to me backwards. And he was like, oh, no problem, Mr. Fabres. Can you give me your one of your phone numbers? And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna give you my team the mobile business number. And he called me. So, Visible has gotten a lot better when it comes to interaction between, you and the customer care rep. But of course, don't go cursing nobody out because they will never call you again. They'll put you on a ban. You gotta, like, if you're gonna ask that person to call you, you gotta stay calm, cool, and collected. Because that's what I do. When I get them to call me, I find that, like, how you call that? Since they don't have call centers where you can actually call, and it's always been chat, and now chat can call you. You guys see, I hardly been sleeping. I consider that like a what's that thing called, man? Like a perk. You know what I'm saying? That they were able to call me. So I'm not gonna sit here and curse out customer care rep. Not refuse to do that, guys. Refuse to do that. But yeah, like I said, I wasn't trying to take shots at nobody. I'm just speaking facts. You feel me? Only people in the SMT have used this much data with cell phone companies. You know what I'm saying? Look at this. 1.81 terabytes used on Visible. And on speed test on Ookla, 1.28 TBs. You see? Terabytes. And this is Visible, as you guys can see, Visible 5G. So, like I said, that's for the people that was on my comment section saying, "Oh, Visible, cut your service off. If you use more than 500 gigs, then how did I use almost 2 terabytes? I used almost two terabytes, 2,000 gigs. Speed testing for you guys, okay? Speed testing for you guys, and that's in 1 month. That was from freaking February through March. So now, today is March what? March 17th. Okay, I did that in 1 month. 1.81 terabytes. So that's what I tell you guys. You can't compare US Mobile to the carrier that owns the MVNO. Cannot do that. Not do that. So, and Gemini says it, truly unlimited data. If there's a cap, then Gemini will say, look, there's friendly terms. Now you can't turn Visible into your home internet. Visible didn't cancel my line because this is all me watching movies, me speed testing, me doing live streams. You guys remember how many live streams I did while I was sick, while my back was hurting? Remember? I told you guys I'm doing these live streams, these 2 hours or 1.5 hour live streams on my phone using the Visible network. So of course, me live streaming for almost a whole month on the phone, that and then the live streams are in HD. That's gig after gig after gig after gig after gig. So that's where all this data is coming from. And guess what? Visible knows that. Oh well, who cares? He used another 800 gigs on another terabyte on live streams. That's live streaming. You get what I'm saying? Like they could see. It's just like files know that I'm live streaming right now. So don't think your internet provider doesn't know what you're looking at. Yes, the hell they do. Mobile providers know what you're looking at. They know if you're watching that premium. You know what I'm talking about. So they know. They know. They know if you're on Facebook. They know if you're on Instagram. They know if you're on TikTok. They know if you're on Twitter. They know whatever you visit. They're gonna know. Now, can they see what you're watching? No, but they know. So since they know what they're gonna cut my service off for. So like I said, now I got to do a disclaimer like they do in videos. Don't do what I did with Visible. Don't do it at home with your US Mobile because your service will be terminated so fast you won't know what hit you, and they're not gonna care. Well, didn't I seen the live stream? Mr. Alex RAwTAlk did tell you he's using Visible and is owned by Verizon. So what made you think that the Warp on or Dark Star you could do the same thing when AT&T and T and Verizon and T-Mobile doesn't own US Mobile? We're a privately owned company. So should you have been doing what Alex did? No, your service is terminated. Oh, can I at least get my number so I can take it? No, nowhere. Your service is terminated. And no refunds either. I know you paid your bill 2 days ago, but nobody told you to use over a terabyte. And they start red flagging your account as soon as you go over 400 gigs, to be completely honest. You're not even supposed to be speed testing on US Mobile at all. They hold a grudge against you. Uh, I can use headsets of gigabytes on cloud gaming. Oh yeah, they know. I play games on my phone. You can play games on your phone. That's not gonna do nothing. But watch, this is for the US customers. Gemini, what are the terms and conditions in February 16th, 2026 for US Mobile for speed testing on their network? I just want you guys to hear this. This is really important. Very, very important.
As of February 16th, 2026, US Mobile's terms and conditions regarding speed testing became significantly more stringent. If you are planning to run tests for your channel, you need to be aware of the Acceptable Use Policy (AUP) language that was formalized in their February 17th, 2026 update. The Abusive Usage Clause. US Mobile's current terms explicitly target speed testing as a potential violation. The policy, excessive or abusive usage that negatively impacts network performance, including repeated or excessive speed tests, may result in throttling, capping, or termination of service at our discretion. The logic: since US Mobile pays its wholesale partners, Verizon, AT&T, by the gigabyte, a single 5G ultra-wideband speed test can consume between 1 gigabyte and 3 gigabytes of data in seconds. Running back-to-back tests is seen by their compliance team as burning money rather than personal use. Thresholds and throttling, Warp network, plan type, data threshold, speed testing impact, unlimited premium, 100 gigabytes. After 100 gigabytes, you are subject to deprioritization, QCI 9. Unlimited starter, 70 gigabytes. Throttled for the remainder of the billing cycle after 70 gigabytes. Multi-network add-on, combined 100 gigabytes, shared pool across both your networks, e.g. Warp plus Darkstar. Risk factors for your channel. Since you are testing in Trenton for 1 gigabit per second results, you are at a higher risk for a compliance flag because 1. High data velocity. Reaching 1 gigabit per second speeds means you are pulling data at a massive rate. 3 or 4 successful gigabit tests could use up 10% of your entire monthly premium allotment in under a minute. 2. Sudden spikes. Their system flags accounts that show massive data spikes in a short window. If you use 20 gigabytes in an hour doing a speed test tour of Trenton, they may flag the line for home internet replacement or abusive testing. Recommendation for testing: limit frequency. Avoid doing more than 2 to 3 full-length to speedtest.net (UCLA) tests in a row. Use alternatives. Some community members recommend using link-to-testmy.net or link-to-fast.com, which can sometimes be lighter on data consumption than a full-scale UCLA test at high speeds. Monitor your logs. If you see a usage-verified notification in your app that doesn't match your browsing, it's almost certainly the speed test's eating your bucket. Would you like me to look up if there are any specific test-friendly APN settings or workarounds that other tech YouTubers are using to avoid US Mobile's compliance flags?
Well, I'm specifically talking about the Dark Star plan. What's up, OG Tech? What's good, broski? What is good, OG Tech? Like they not playing. For yeah, you can play any game you want with
As of February 16th, 2026, the terms for US Mobile's Darkstar AT&T plan have a very specific speed test clause that you need to be careful with for your channel. While the plan is marketed as truly unlimited on the premium tier, the fine print in the Acceptable Use Policy, AUP, includes a specific data waster warning. Here are the breakdown of the terms as they stood on that date. 1. The Abusive Usage Clause. The TNCs explicitly state that repeated or excessive speed tests are considered abusive usage. The penalty. US Mobile reserves the right to throttle, cap, or terminate your service if they detect patterns consistent with data wasting. Why this is a risk for you? Because you are testing for 1 gigabit per second speeds in Trenton, a single test on Darkstar can burn through 2 gigabytes to 3 gigabytes of data in 30 seconds. If you do 10 tests for a video, you've used 30 gigabytes of high-cost wholesale data, which triggers their automated compliance flags. 2. Data thresholds. Darkstar Premium. Priority data. You get QCI 8, the same as AT&T postpaid by default. The soft cap. While marketed as unlimited, once you cross 100 gigabytes in a cycle, US Mobile closely monitors the type of data being used. If that 100 gigabytes is mostly speed tests, they may manually throttle the line to 1 megabit per second or even 512 kilobits per second for the rest of the month. Hotspot. On Darkstar, the first 100 gigabytes of hotspot is full speed, then it drops to 8 megabits per second. 3. Strategic advice for your YouTube content. Since you are doing network reviews, you can't just not do speed tests. To stay within the terms, space them out. Avoid running 5 tests in 5 minutes. The system flags burst usage more than total monthly usage. Use a VPN. Some users in the community suggest that running speed tests through a VPN, like Google One or Cloudflare Link to 1.1.1.1, can sometimes bypass the automated speed test detection, though the
So see, why would I want to jump through all those loopholes with US Mobile just a speed test for you guys standalone 5G when they get it from AT&T? Y'all won't even be able to speed test it because I'm going to get over a gig. I'm getting over a gig once this all DOD. Okay. So one speed test, like you heard from Ukala, is going to use 3 gigs to give me that speed. So I would have, if I was to try US Mobile, I would lose my $44. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because in 2 days, my services would be completely disconnected. And that's why I tell you guys, as many as you guys tell me, yo, Alex, try US Mobile. I can't. I can't. If I live somewhere in the suburbs where the speeds weren't as fast, you guys seen the speeds that I was getting on freaking Cricket before they did all these updates. On Nokia old behind panels, I was getting 600. So imagine on the standalone combined N77 with C-band 3.4.5, I'm getting over a gig. I'm getting around 1800 down. So imagine on Ookla, a speed test that's 1800 down is going to take around 5 gigs to speed test that. Okay. So that's gonna make their bots, US Mobile's bots to flag my account. I don't have time to do this VPN BS. You guys want to do VPN because you love US Mobile, that's for you. I'm staying with Cricket. Well, I don't got to worry about no damn VPNs, and I can use as much data to my heart content, like I already said. All right. So right now, watch. Let this month of March go through. Let that iOS 26.4 come out and watch my damn iPhone 15 Pro with Cricket skyrocket and get over a gig. Over a gig. And I'm just going to make a whole 10-minute video speed testing that. And it's something you guys can't do what I do with US Mobile. I don't care if you got Lightspeed, which is T-Mobile, Darkstar, which is AT&T, or Verizon, they're going to cancel your service. You heard the new terms and conditions as of February 2026. So don't shoot the messenger. Get mad at the company that's telling you they got truly unlimited data. Can't get mad at me just because you love US Mobile. Oh man, you I'm just gonna keep comments to myself. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna keep comments to myself. All I'm gonna say is that I had US Mobile before you even knew who the hell US Mobile was. Okay, I had US Mobile videos on my old channel on the Alex Kicks channel. On the Alex Kick channel, I have all these videos. Let me see if I deleted them. I'm gonna log into that channel and I'm gonna let you guys see the videos that I have hidden on that channel. Let's see. Let me go to the Alex Kicks channel because that was my first check channel ever. That one was called uh Alex Tech. Yeah, it was just said. It just said no. This one was called Alex Tech. That one was called something else. Let me see. Where's the Alex Kicks channel? That's one of my OG channels too. The Alex Kicks channel. Am I logged into it from this phone? Nah, I gotta do it from this phone. And I'm gonna show you guys. I used to talk about US Mobile when US Mobile was worth it. When they used to give you benefits on their plans, they would add Disney Plus, Netflix, freaking iTunes. Was that other one called that a lot of people like listening to? My daughter listens to there. Um, damn, what's that thing called? It's really popular that you stream the music. It's like iTunes, but it's called something else. I forgot what it's called. I forgot what it's called, but it had all them perks. It had all them perks. Now you don't get none of them perks. What perks do you get on that $44 plan? Nothing. So I'd rather spend what is it, a couple of dollars more because I pay 55 with auto pay. So $12 more, you can say, and no, let me see, that's six, and then hold on, yeah, that's $6 because it's 44. That's $6 out of 50, and then another five would make it seven, eight, nine, 10, 11. $11 more. I'd rather pay $11 more, have truly unlimited data on AT&T's network from a company that AT&T owns, and have HBO Max and 150 gigs of cloud storage for my phone and all the bells and whistles I get. Okay, I'm getting worried. I don't see my Alex Kicks channel. What the hell? What the hell? Let me go on my 15 Pro, even though this thing is dying. Put battery saver on. Yo, this is crazy. And the crazy thing is that I don't remember my email to that channel either. Oh God. Oh, here we go. Alex Kicks. I found it. I got worried. I was about to say, damn. Mm-mm. Let's go to videos. But I think I deleted all those videos. Yeah, I did. Oh no, here we go. Private videos. Here we go. Look at this. This is proof right here. Because like I said, I like showing you guys proof. Look, these videos are 4 years old. This was my old tech channel, the Alex Kicks channel. You see? Verizon 5G UW, Cricket, T-Mobile. Okay. Let me keep going. Okay? This was my old tech channel. You see? My videos are hidden. This one is 4 years old. Metro, Visible, T-Mobile versus Visible. Damn. What was the name of this channel? Alex Tech. Yeah. This one was called Alex Tech. Wow. See, look at that. 5 years ago. But this channel, I had it cluttered. I had talked about credit cards, as you guys could see, Capital One, Green Dot, Apple, Metro. I would talk about all these different things on this channel. This was my OG tech channel, and I turned it into a sneaker channel before I took serious on this channel. You see? AT&T, T-Mobile, Bank of America. I unboxed my Bank of America credit card, my Chime credit card. See? New Chime Credit Builder credit card. You see it right there. 5 years ago. You see? And that's when Samsung was coming out with their own credit card. So, that's what I'm talking about. When I had this channel, which this is the Alex Kicks channel, you see it says Alex Kicks, it's my sneaker channel. even though I haven't put no sneaker unboxings there in a long time, in years. Um, I talked about US Mobile. Like I said, 5 years ago, you guys didn't know who the hell US Mobile was. And I was using US Mobile. And that's what I'm saying. Back then, US Mobile had all these perks. Oh, Spotify. It had Spotify for free on their plan included. Netflix for free included. Disney Plus for free included. Apple Music for free. Tidal, which was Jay-Z streaming music thing. I don't know if Tidal still exists, for free. And you could choose out of those. You could choose two perks out of those. You could get Disney and Tidal and Hulu, Disney and Hulu, Disney and Spotify, Disney and iTunes Music. So that's what I'm saying. So you talking to somebody that's been doing this for years. That's why I don't want you to get confused. I stopped putting content on that channel because I made it a sneaker channel, and I started putting content on this channel. You get what I'm saying? But I've been doing this since 2016, since 2017, since I got back from Ohio. So it's about to be 10 years me making content on different channels. Okay. And that's what I need you guys to understand. So I've been tested US Mobile. I've been tested Metro. I've been tested Sprint prepaid, Print. I've done T-Mobile prepaid years ago, back in 2016, 17. So that's what I'm talking about. So I'm basically, I can criticize whoever the hell I want to criticize on this channel, and people can't get mad at me. That's what I'm trying to say. Because I had these companies before you even knew who the hell they were. Because most of you people that argue with me in my comment section after my live streams, I ask you how long you have US Mobile for? A year. And you talking to me? Just got visible in 2025. Just got visible in 2024. US Mobile. I had US Mobile back in 2019, 2018. So what are you talking about? And that's just facts, guys. So you heard it straight from the horse's mouth. The new terms and conditions for the Dark Star plan, the plan that you guys swore by, if you use speed test UCLA 5 times, you're subject for your whole service to go down. Like I said before. So I'll stick with Cricket. I'll stick with Cricket. I'll stick with the Green Star Network. And thank you to the people that have been using my Cricket referral code to get the service. You guys know I don't lie. You guys, a matter of fact, I'm gonna show you guys the speed test on here from last year. Speed testing Cricket after using 512 gigabytes. I'm gonna show you that right now. We're gonna look for that video because I got receipts. I got receipts. I got receipts. I show proof, baby. I show proof, baby. Just like I said, Cricket is gonna be the first one to get the standalone, and what they come out of freaking Gemini's mouth. Yes, Cricket is gonna be the first prepaid carrier to get standalone. So we are going to. Can I search in my own channel? I don't know if I can do that. I think YouTube should do an update where you could search, hit the search button, and you could search in your own channel. Let me see. I gotta slow down because I gotta look 5G, $35. Let me see. Cricket after using 101 gigs on the $35 plan. I got that one. I got Cricket $35 plan after using 194 gigs. That's not the one I'm looking for though. There's a specific video that I got that says Cricket after using 512 gigabytes, which I even showed on the video. I'll open my app and I'll let you guys see. So, like I said, US Mobile's Dark Star will never be better than Cricket. So I'll stick with Cricket, baby. I'll stick with Cricket. Here we go. No, this one says Cricket speed test after using 133.91 gigs. So that means that speed test is gonna be up here somewhere. Or is it further down? I don't know. Let me see. Let's see, Cricket deals. Well, anyway, let me share the screen so you guys can see what I'm looking at. Let me see. Let me show you guys. Because your boy Alex RAwTAlk, I like showing receipts. You feel me? I like showing receipts. So here we go. This one says the Samsung Galaxy A36. That's not it. Mint Mobile. Mint Mobile speed test after using 90.86 gigs. Let me see. Mint Mobile. Mint Mobile. Dun, 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 dun. Let me see. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see. Cricket 5G Plus. And this one says Cricket 5G Plus speed test over 1 gig. I was getting over 1 gig? Over 1 gig on fast.com. And this is Cricket. If you was to get 1 gig on fast.com on freaking US Mobile's Dark Star network, they'll cut off your line. Oh shit. Yep, 5G plus speed test getting over 1 gig. Yep. And that's what on regular N77. Imagine on freaking DOD. Oh my god. AT&T is a serious contender right now. I just can't wait. I just can't wait. I can't wait. I'm seriously excited. Can't wait. So imagine me getting over a gig on speed test. You think I wasn't gonna do 500 or something gigs on freaking Cricket? Yeah. I swear I did that video, yo. Where the hell's that video at, man? Or was that on a live stream? Oh, I think that might be a live stream, guys. Instead of a video, I think that's a live stream. Yeah, because I'm getting towards the end. Yep. All I see here is Boost Mobile, Mingle Mobile. Mobile X. Cricket versus. Here we go. It should be down here somewhere. Because I did use the iPhone 14 Pro for Cricket for years now. So once I left the AT&T business, I joined Cricket. Get out of here, bro. I gotta charge up my 15 Pro. This shit is dying. Some nonsense. Cricket's new plan deals. LOL. Cricket store in North Jersey. Let me see. Cricket speed test getting over 1 gig. This is another one. Oh yeah, that's over there. I know where that's at. I know where I'm speed testing at that I'm getting over 1 gig. That's out north. That's out North Trenton. Yep. So kids, what you see here, and you got the Dark Star plan, don't do this at home. I don't want your services being canceled and then you trying to blame me. It's Alex's fault. Nope. See, look right here. Cricket 5G speed test after using 169.8 gigabytes. Okay. But that's not the one I'm looking for. I'm looking for the one that says 512 gigs, which that video is probably like 2 years old. Yeah, I thought I did that shit recently, but time flies so fast, it's not even funny. See, look at US Mobile right here. U.S. mobile speed test after 20 gigabytes of premium data. You see? And how old is this video? 2 years old. 2 years old. So I was testing back in 2024. Yeah, in 2024 I was testing U.S. mobile again. Hold on, stupid. Go up, bro. Damn. You know what? I'm gonna use my little arrows. I hate using that freaking trackpad. You go at Walmart. That's not it. Let's see. We're looking for that video, guys. I refuse to give up. It's somewhere around here. Let me see. After using 107 gigs, after using 102 gigs, yeah, it's definitely down here somewhere. Oh, so I went too fast there. I wish I could just search up that freaking video, man. It would make it so much easier, man. 3 years ago. So as you guys can see, I've been rocking with Visible for years. And Boost Mobile. And T-Mobile and Metro. Yo, where the hell is that speed test, bro? Shit's getting me frustrated. I hate when I can't find something. It's annoying. See, look at all these U.S. mobile speed tests 3 years ago. U.S. mobile. Mm-mm-mm. The thing that gets me mad about U.S. mobile is that they should be blunt in their when they're telling you unlimited premium data. Unlimited premium data, that's not considered abuse. Abuse of network is speed testing. And then people will be like, but hold on. How are you going to say it's unlimited data, but you're putting limits to the data? Because speed testing is using data. Yeah, but we don't want your speed testing, buddy. If not, your services are going down. And that was the CEO saying that on Reddit. And people were, oh, yeah, see, 13 years ago was the first video me talking about Simple Mobile. I was freaking 26 years old, guys. 26 years old. Then after, let's see what date this has. I was fat in this picture. I mean, this video. I was gonna hide it, but I said,
Okay.
the iPhone
What's a
14.
good reason why getting Simple Mobile? I live in New Jersey and I'm getting up to 10 megabits per second on download speed and 3 megabytes per second on upload speed on my iPhone 4S. And yes, it's fully functional with 3G service on my
December
iPhone
18,
4S with
2020,
Simple Mobile.
2012
So
was
Simple
when I
Mobile
posted
would
this video.
be a good choice to
December
get,
18,
over
2012. I
every
mean,
other
2012.
prepaid carrier if you finish your contract with AT&T or if you own an unlocked iPhone 4S or 4 or 3GS. I can't guarantee that on the iPhone 4 or 3GS you're going to get the same download speeds because it varies on how many people are using the internet.
So there you go. That's a very embarrassing video. Oh shit! But you seen that? Then I didn't do another video till Jesus, 15 years later. So let me start like 10 years later was when I started putting content on this channel. So yeah, guys, I don't know. I think it was a live stream. You guys seen the video me saying after I used what was it? Freaking 169 gigs and all that. But no worries. I'll get to reiterate that video once the C-band gets put up. See 130 gigs. Oh, here we go. 230 gigs used. So I didn't put the 500 gig one. What the flying duck sauce? I didn't. Oh my god, I didn't put it. I did it. Look at this one. Speed testing after using 318. This is the one I'm gonna play for you guys. After using 318.79 gigs on Cricket. You can't do this on US mobile. I don't want your service to get disconnected. Please don't do this. Don't do this at home. Yeah, I still got straight talk, bro. Cody. I don't use it. Still got it though.
Boy, Alex RAwTAlk coming at you guys with another one. We're gonna speed test Cricket on the 14 Pro after using 318.79 gigs. Wow, a lot of data usage, guys. And of course, I'm in my room. They're watching TV downstairs. Let's see. Let this speed test begin.
Sorry, guys. Told you guys I'm not feeling good. At least I don't got no fever, nothing like that.
So you guys got to remember, there's the tower down near my house. So that's why I'm getting these type of speeds. Because this is the Supreme plan. And the Supreme plan is not supposed to slow down no matter what. But of course, if there's a tower down, you are definitely going to see slowdown. Because that means the one tower that's working, is going to give people priority over me. Because these people haven't used that much data like I have, you see? So definitely a difference. I mean, it's better than getting 0.0 down, but you see, even my pings are high at 101.
But you see, as I got to tell you guys, smash that like button. You feel me? I show you guys proof. And if you want to see me getting over 1 gig of data with Cricket, I just gotta go slow down. I gotta go down. Go down. Last summer, I went to that spot. I don't know, 2 months ago. This was more than 2 months ago. It was like back in August when I did that speed test. I'm looking for videos that are like freaking 10 months old. Jesus Christ, y'all should have been in here. To spray some lights all over this room. My review on got new plans. Where's this? Where's the one that says 1 gigabyte? I'm looking for it. 1 gigabyte. It's further down. Further down. Let me see. It was somewhere around here, right? Let me see. G style is not. That's not. Yeah, it was somewhere around here. Where I put that I was getting over 1 gig. Here we go. Let's play this video. But I still got straight talk. I just don't use the line. They gave me the month for free because they refunded me my money.
What it is? It's your boy Alex Tech Review. I told you guys that when it got warm, I was gonna come over here and speed test cricket again on this tower. I was getting over a gig last year. Let's see what kind of 5G plus speeds we get now. Of course, this is cricket. Well, the speeds are great, but I was getting faster speeds last year. Oh, look at them uploads. Uploads are amazing.
That's the type of uploads you're gonna see when this DOD gets done.
Let's do another one. I
100 and
might choose
something.
a different server. So we got a 52 ping 66.
Yeah, I gotta go further up.
33 ping 2 jitter. There you go. Cricket, of course. See cricket. And the tower's right over there, guys. That has AT&T, Verizon, Dish. It has everybody on here. So I'll be right back. Guys. At the line of sight right here, as you guys can see. Straight line of sight with the tower. I am back, guys.
Now you're gonna see over a gig on cricket.
So last year, I was getting over a gig in the same spot. If you look up the video in the summer, I don't remember if it was in July or August. I came over here and I had cricket and I was getting over a gig. And right now that I'm making the video, yeah, now I'm getting over a gig. I'm about to say. So 1,082 over 115. So definitely this has got, I don't think they put millimeter wave up in a pole like that.
Yeah, they're the same thing, bro.
It might be
Cody,
up there.
the $25
Let's
plan
do the
from
code real fast. Let's see what it picks up.
Visible is the same thing as the $25 bring your own plan from Straight Talk. Only that Straight Talk charges you taxes, and Visible taxes and fees are included. That's the biggest difference, bro.
Okay, band 2. Hold on. Let me run the speed test again. All right, now while I'm running the speed test, we can do this. It's not saying, it's saying 20 megahertz of band 2 of LTE 5G NSA. So yeah, that's just crazy. It's not saying for some odd reason. And these are the speeds I'm getting.
I need some hand sanitizer, bro. Easy, bro.
You know what I should have did? I should have took a knife to them and just cut the fucking soul off.
And this is all North Trenton. This part where I'm speed testing.
You see how it's like holding back?
People get killed on that block.
It's not getting over a gig consistently. I mean, still great speeds though. 816 over 23 over 816 with a 23 ping, 22 with a 23 ping over 104 with 1 jitter. Still amazing speeds, of course. On my phone showing these lines, guys. That's not really going on my iPhone 14 Pro. My other 14 Pro, that's on visibles. I don't know, making it look like there's lines on my phone. But yeah, there we go, guys. So right at the line of sight, as you guys can see, right next to the tower.
So that's before I had data server turned on, data saver. When I had data saver turned on, the speeds were only 9 megs. But now that I got it turned off, of course, is a big difference. Big difference. So that DOD, those speeds that I was getting there, those are the speeds that I'm going to be getting inside this house because the tower's right over there. Okay, so when that DOD gets turned on, that standalone with iOS 26.4, you guys are going to see amazing speeds. Amazing speeds. Visible Plus and Pro plus you got 300 and over 1.8 gigs. Yeah, yeah. Because they both connect to millimeter wave, bro. That's why. They both connect to millimeter wave. But the only plan that's gonna get standalone 5G for now is going to be the Visible Plus Pro plan. I want to make that abundantly clear. Okay. The Visible and Visible Plus plan are not getting the same treatment. Okay. They are not getting that. So, that might be upsetting for some people, but it's Verizon. I'm just don't shoot the messenger. Like they say in the movies, don't shoot the messenger. Because Verizon standalone is good. Look, I'm gonna turn on the Verizon business line, and the Verizon business line does run on standalone 5G. So, boom, just turn it on, let it get service. There we go. Look, so I got the Verizon business line turned on the 17 Pro. You see, it says Verizon Business. It says Verizon on the top, and these are the network settings. Auto, you see, auto turned on, and standalone toggled on. You see, standalone improves call quality. Da 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 da. You see right there it says 5G standalone on Verizon Business. And I know you want to see a speed test, so I'm gonna show you guys a speed test. On C band, baby. C band and 77. And 77. Here we go. 141 over da, 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 17 over 17.5. So 141 over 17.5. And this is Verizon standalone. Standalone 5G, 5G. Now, it's not fair to compare it to T-Mobile because T-Mobile's had standalone for too many years now. They won the red race. So I'm gonna switch it. I'm gonna switch it over to T-Mobile. All right. And I'm gonna show you guys on T-Mobile. 5G, you see, this is T-Mobile. It shows 5G auto and then standalone, 5G standalone, and this is T-Mobile business right now. Okay, so let's do a T-Mobile business speed test. Damn, guys, I feel like straight trash, bro. You could even tell my face I don't feel good. Just look at my eyes. And this is T-Mobile standalone. T-Mobile right now slightly faster than Verizon. We got 134, and the upload speeds are better though. Over 38 or 42, 41. So you see, 40. Let's see, 46.6. So 134 over 46.6. So of course you're gonna see if I'm getting that on business. All right. Of course you're gonna see my Metro Home Internet speeds be slower because they're the Metro Home Internet is on a lower priority. But I'm gonna show you guys the difference. Don't worry. That's gonna be the video for. Oh no, I can't do that tonight. I can't do. I gotta get sleep. I gotta work. I gotta work tomorrow. So I'll still try to do it, man. I'll try to go downstairs at 12 a.m. and we're gonna do the speed test so you guys can see the difference. Okay. That way you guys are gonna know the difference, where the priority goes to, and all that stuff. And Joseph, I'm pretty sure you want to know when Xfinity Mobile's getting standalone. So I'll find that information for you. No worry, Joseph. Let me ask my secret partner, Gemini. Gemini, when is Verizon giving Xfinity Mobile standalone? And I'm pretty sure you got to have the highest plan with Xfinity Mobile to get standalone, that new unlimited plan, in order to, damn, I need to charge my 15 Pro. This shit is dying. Look at this shit. It's 19%. I'm about to die on me.
As of March 17th, 2026, the specific timeline for Xfinity Mobile getting 5G standalone SA has become much clearer due to a modernized agreement signed between Comcast and Verizon earlier this year. The rollout window, mid to late 2026. While Verizon has deployed its 5G SA core nationwide for its own unlimited ultimate customers, Xfinity Mobile is currently in the technical integration phase. The agreement, in late January 2026, Comcast confirmed an updated MVNO pact with Verizon. This deal reportedly includes a roadmap for advanced network features, which is industry speak for 5G SA and network slicing. The Q Factor Verizon typically prioritizes its own brands first. Now that Visible Plus Pro and Total 5G Plus have started their transition, Xfinity Mobile and Charter, Spectrum, are next in line. Expected launch. Most industry analysts are pointing toward a summer-fall 2026 launch for Xfinity Mobile SA. This aligns with the expected release of iOS 27 and the next wave of carrier bundle updates. Why the wait for Xfinity? Unlike Visible, which uses Verizon's internal cloud core, Xfinity Mobile uses a thick MVNO model where they manage more of their own backend. Dual Network Logic Xfinity is currently focusing on its new Project Genesis style integration, which allows your phone to seamlessly switch between Verizon's towers and Comcast's own strand-mounted 5G small cells, which they are deploying in cities like Trenton. Wi-Fi integration. They are also prioritizing Wi-Fi Power Boost, which aggregates Verizon's 5G with Xfinity's millions of hotspots to hit those 1 gigabit per second speeds you're looking for. What it means for your iPhone 14 Pro, 1 terabyte. Since you are on the premium unlimited tier, Xfinity's equivalent to Visible Plus Pro, you will be among the first to get the 5G SA toggle. The toggle, even if you don't do betas, once the stable iOS 26.5 or 27.0 drops later this year, you'll see the 5G standalone switch appear in your cellular settings. Speed impact. In Trenton, SA will finally allow your iPhone to stay on N77 C-band without needing a 4G LTE anchor.
Okay.
This will drastically improve your battery life and give you that sub-minus 20 milliseconds ping for your...
The new plan, unlimited plan that Xfinity Mobile has, that is called Unlimited Premium, is it really unlimited? Hold on, guys. I gotta mute myself. I gotta blow my nose really bad. I freaking sounded like a trumpet, you know, like a not even joking. What's that thing called? Elephant. Damn, guys, I feel like crap. I'm not even joking, guys. I feel like straight dumpster fire trash. But I still gotta go to work. Oh my god. Oof. I'm gonna drink some tea. As soon as I'm done with this live stream, I'm going downstairs and making some green tea with some honey, and I'm drinking that ASAP. And I mean ASAP Rocky. Yo, bro, what is taking you so long, broski? Let me just use the other Gemini. Gemini, is the new unlimited premium plan from Xfinity Mobile truly unlimited?
Based on the terms as of today, March 17th, 2026, the Xfinity Mobile Premium Plan is not truly unlimited in the strictest sense. While it has a very high threshold, there's a prioritized data limit of 100 gigabytes per month. After that, your speed may be slowed during times of network congestion, although you'll still have high-speed data.
No, get out, get out.
And 4K streaming as well.
Hold on, guys. I'm sorry.
Speeds are reduced. Does that help clarify the terms?
Vámonos, vámonos. Ay, Kelly, muévete. Sí, papi stepped on you by mistake. Muévete. Go. 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 Let's go downstairs. Come on. Go. 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 Come on. Let's go downstairs. Go. Sorry, guys. The dogs were getting ready to fight. Go. Go, 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 go. Go. I didn't know my niece was coming over today, guys. But yeah, now I'm in the dining room. So, so the new unlimited plan from Xfinity Mobile, it is not truly unlimited. You know what I'm saying? You get what is it? 100 gigs, and then after 100 gigs of premium data, your speeds might be reduced in times of congestion. So it is truly unlimited, but you're not getting truly unlimited high speed, is what I'm trying to say. Come here. Come here. I'm sorry that I stepped on you, bro. You're getting ready to fight. Come here. Come here. I'm sorry. Let me see your little paw. I'm sorry, Winya. Say hi to YouTube, Grizzly. Say hi to YouTube, Grizzly. Hi, YouTube. I love you, buddy. Thank you, bro. He was getting ready to fight with the Chihuahua with Shadow. But yeah, might as well stay here for the 2 hour mark. It's only 10 minutes more. Well, 9 minutes more. So yeah, so the new unlimited plan from Xfinity Mobile, guys, is not truly unlimited. You get it's truly unlimited in the sense that you only get slowed down in times of congestion, but it's not truly unlimited high speed data like with Cricket no and Cricket and Visible and Metro. Well, no, Metro after freaking 70 gigs or 35 gigs, you're deemed to be, deprived in times of congestion. So I guess only Cricket and AT&T prepaid new plan that says you can't be slowed down no matter of how much data you have used. Oh, thank you, Joseph. That's my hairy son, Grizzly. Grizzly. I think he's thirsty. Want some food. But yeah, man, great things coming, man. The standalone is definitely something great. You know what I'm saying? So I can't wait. I can't wait to test it out for you guys. Seriously. I cannot wait to test it out for you guys. Let me see what kind of speeds uh Metro by T-Mobile home internet is getting right now. Because I think I'm on the Wi-Fi. Let me see. Oh yeah, I am. Hold on, let's speed test. Let's speed test this bad boy. I'm gonna give you a good option so you don't have to worry about just in case you want to do one or two speed tests on US Mobile's Dark Star to see if when iOS remember, you got to have a 14 and higher to support standalone on AT&T, even if you have the Dark Star or Cricket. You got to have a 14, iPhone 14 or higher. Okay, I got a 15 Pro. So download map coverage map from Stetson Dougie, and this will use less data. Right now, still peak times. I mean, it's 10, 10:27 at night. But you guys got to remember, my T-Mobile business line is only getting 147 megs, so the internet on the Metro router is going to be even slower. So you got to take that into consideration, guys. So what was I saying? I it slipped my mind. Jesus Christ. Oh yeah. So that's gonna make the internet on the router even slower. Because you gotta remember the slower internet you get on your phone, if you have T-Mobile home internet, Verizon home internet, through mobile, of course, and AT&T, if your physical phone is going slower, then your internet speeds are gonna be slower on the actual router. Because it's on the highest QCI level, which is 9. It's not on the lowest QCI because my business line is on QCI 6. So that's what I was telling you guys. Just because it says unlimited high speed data, that means you're going to get slowed down to 100 and something. You see, Verizon right now is optimizing and ripping and replacing and putting Ericsson over here too. So my speeds on Verizon Business, which is on QCI 6, it's not the best. It's not getting 300s just like T-Mobile. So they're all optimizing their network at the same time. It's all competition. All competition. And at the end of the day, like I said, we're all winners, guys. All winners. You know what I'm saying? That's why some people in Texas, right? They'll go and they'll speed test. Well, where I'm surprised because where official Tim T Tech, where he lives at, It's crazy. Like the speeds he gets are out of this world. He was getting like freaking 1,000 and like 500 or yeah, 1,800 on AT&T. He had Verizon. He had Spectrum, but he left to AT&T. Or he may still have the Spectrum line because he got it free from 1 year. He got it last year. So he has AT&T, and he has the S26 Plus, and the S26 Plus on the N77 works amazingly. He was getting 1,800 down, and I'm like, damn. He sent it to me through WhatsApp. What's up? What's up? What's up, broski? What is good, bro? Here, sick. It's not your fault, though, homie. What's up, Tim? I mean, um, Little Mac and JTV, another great content creator, my homie. But yeah, guys, sick and all, I'm still going to work. I don't care. I can't keep staying in this house, man. It's just driving me crazy. Tim, what's up, Tim? Sorry about that. No, it's all right, Tim. It's like people say, better late than never. But yeah, guys, don't forget to smash that like button. And if you want to see like soap reviews and stuff like that, Little Mac JTV, he does soap reviews and unboxings. Hold on, guys. I gotta blow my nose again. Damn, man. I hate going to work. I already been out for work long enough. Jesus Christ, bro. I forgot the freaking bright lights. I know I went to the Dollar General for something. I have US Mobile. I have the $25 plan. Unlimited premium. Yeah, but it's not really unlimited premium data, Cody. Like I was explaining to you. If you do too much speed testing, um, your services will get cut off, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it doesn't matter. It's not just the Dark Star plan. It's if you're on Lightspeed T-Mobile, if you're on Dark Star AT&T, or if you're on Warp, which is Verizon, your services will get interrupted. Oh, thank you, bro. Yeah, I have little Mac and JTV, broski. I haven't been to work in like over a month now. No, not even. Well, it's been like a month. Yeah, because I was supposed to go back to work on the Jesus. Was it the 20 something? Yeah, no, yeah, yeah, yeah. The big snowstorm. Let me see. I gotta ask Siri. When was the last snowstorm in Trenton, New Jersey?
No, I don't think it's snowing right now.
Oh, this dumbass. See, that's why I. Oh my. Now let me go to Gemini. Watch the big difference. Watch the big difference. Gemini. Gemini. When was the last snowstorm in Trenton, New Jersey? Grizzly wants to go upstairs.
Significant snowstorm to hit Trenton, New Jersey was the blizzard of 2026, which occurred just a few weeks ago on February 22 to 23, 2026. This was a major nor'easter that prompted a statewide state of emergency. Trenton saw substantial accumulation, contributing to a season total of nearly 35 inches by late February. Recent snowfall timeline: winter 2025-2026. While the February blizzard was the most impactful storm, there have been several smaller events since then. March 16 to 17, 2026. A very recent light event brought about
Yeah, so like I said, I've been out of work since March 22nd. Okay. And we're in February 7th, I mean March 17th. So I would have been off of work the rest of this week and it would have been a whole month. I've been out of work for 3 weeks now. That's a long time. That's a lot of money lost, guys. Not even joking. That is a lot of yeah, bro. My back, bro. The bulletproof vest, guys, that shit is no joke. I don't know how cops do it. Like my back got inflamed. That's why I went to the hospital twice. Remember, I did a speed test after leaving the hospital in North Trenton. They said all the muscles. They took X-rays. They made me open my mouth really wide. They wanted to make sure that I didn't hurt my skeletal. You know, like my bones through my whole body. They took pictures of all, like from my ankles all the way up to my neck to the my. It made me open my mouth really wide, and everything came out good. So they looked at my muscles and it was like, yeah, they're inflamed. You got to take ibuprofen to bring the swelling down in your muscles, and no heavy lifting. Ash is no joke, no joke whatsoever. I have I have Xfinity Mobile Unlimited into 30 gigs a month of high speed data QCIA, unlimited data, no limits on Xfinity Wi-Fi. Okay, that's what's up. So you're still gonna get the standalone because Xfinity Mobile did well. Comcast, Xfinity, Comcast, whatever you want to call them, did a great deal with Verizon. They said, "Look, we want standalone on all of our plans," like you heard Gemini say. So Xfinity Mobile is Gucci. It is Gucci. And I know you guys are hearing the TV in the background. Hold on, let me go mute this TV real fast. That's basically the Spanish channel. I mean, that's Discovery Health in Spanish. So my mom doesn't speak English. She understands it, but she doesn't speak it. So, I got all them channels, Disney, History, all them channels and translated to Spanish. Some people swear by, yeah, is the Samsung. Open the door for him. He's crying. He wants to go upstairs. 5G capable. Yeah, I was surprised that my A26 guys, my Samsung Galaxy A26 that I got from from Jesus from good Lord, what is that called? My God, from Amazon, it supports standalone. It does support standalone. It does support the standalone 5G. Because remember, the standalone 5G is millimeter wave and also C-band and 77. So it does support C-band. It does support Verizon's C-band. So I was thinking about doing that, guys. I was actually thinking about telling Visible to send me a physical SIM so I could put it on the A26 and test out that them C-band speeds. I won't be able to test out millimeter wave for you guys because the A26 does not support millimeter wave, but it does support N77. You know what I'm saying? So it does support that. Oh man. Oh God, Eliana. Babe, the dog wants to go upstairs with you. Call him. So I just can't wait, guys. I can't wait to test out the standalone for you guys with Cricket. So as soon as AT&T turns that on, I'm gonna put it. I'm putting Cricket versus Verizon standalone. Basically AT&T. AT&T standalone versus Verizon standalone, and we're gonna see the big difference. Big difference. But I just want to show you guys something while I'm on this live stream. Look, this phone is dying, so I'm not even gonna do that one. We're gonna do this one. That's not dead. We're gonna put Visible on the Metro 5G home internet because I want to show you guys something. There we go. Okay, and we got T-Mobile right here. Yep. Okay, so I'm gonna show you some. Let me bring down the brightness. I want to show you guys something. So we're gonna go here on the iPhone. Get out of there, unlock. We are going to the same spot coverage map. Where's that? So like I said, if you guys don't want to use that much data and you got US Mobile and you want to speed test once or twice, use Coverage Map. Like I said, use Coverage Map. It's Stetson Duggan's app. I like it a lot. It's just, when it comes to speed testing, I was speaking the truth. Stetson Duggan has said it in his own video, so I'm not taking shots. He says he's never used a terabyte of data on any carrier, and I did it with Visible. So this is T-Mobile Business. You see it says 17 Pro, so that's what I like about his app. You see it says SA standalone. And then we got Metro 5G home internet on the 14 Pro 1 terabyte. So this is a 1 terabyte 17 Pro, and this is 1 terabyte 14 Pro. So I'm going to show you that all the speed is going to go to the business line over the Metro by T-Mobile home internet. Boom. Started both speed tests at the same time. It's hard as hell for me to see this. So I'm going to look at it like this. You see? T-Mobile Business 239 over 57.7. Metro home internet 22.8 over 14.1. Now, I'm not going to speed test it against each other, and I'm going to show you the speeds on the Metro by T-Mobile home internet. Gracie, be quiet. See? So by speed testing T-Mobile Business versus Metro home internet, it took a big chunk of change. Look at this. Look at the big difference. 22 over 14. And right now I'm getting 88.4 over 67.3. So that's the big difference. Priority mobile over home internet. So that's why during the day, you'll see different speeds. And that's what I'm trying to get people to understand. You can't compare the two. You know what I'm saying? My files is going to stay fast. It's fiber. But how much do I pay for files with taxes? $120 a month. That's not chump change. That's not nothing to sneeze at. You feel me? That's a nice chunk of change. The case of switching and infinity of the code. Yeah, I mean, I love Xfinity Mobile. You guys know. I mean, let's look up my old channel. I even speed tested Xfinity Mobile. Let's go to YouTube. Damn, what's the name of that channel? I think it's Alex. Oh yeah, Alex Real Talk. Let me see. Alex. And I don't got access to that channel. One of my videos on there has probably like 200,000 views. Let me see. Alex Real. There we go. Alex Real Talk. Here we go. So I'm gonna show it to you guys. Let me do a screen share. I don't like seeing myself as really small. So let's do screen share. Boom. This is one of my OG channels. You see it right here? I got the iPhone 10s. Because like I told you guys, I didn't get the 10. I got the 10s, the 10th anniversary iPhone. So I'm gonna click on this channel. Boom, you see? Alex Raw Talk. You feel me? And you can tell this is me. Of course, I was younger. Jesus Christ. These videos are like from, look at that, 7 years old. You see? 7 years old. And look at this video. See? This is me at the Apple store looking at the 10R in coral color, and it got 160,000 views. If I would have had access to this channel, you know how much money I would have made off this damn shorts? Right now, I don't have access to it. I don't know how to contact YouTube because I don't remember what Gmail this is. I might have to call Google, seriously, to get access to this channel. If I would have been monetized on this channel, this video with 160 views, this was like 2,500. Not even joking with you guys. This was like 2,005 or closer to $3,500 that I lost out. Because if I would have had access to this channel, it would have been monetized, and you guys see it right here. I got proof, 160,000 views. This was $3,500 that I missed out on. So of course I'm pissed the hell off. Who's not gonna be pissed? Because like I said, I just had too many tech channels. Way too many tech channels. And this is the Batman hat that my daughter had bought me. You see, so right here I'm talking about Xfinity Mobile. Look.
A lot of places have Wi-Fi nowadays.
And I
that
was
you can
sick on this
connect to,
video too.
and use their internet instead to whatever you got to do while you're there. That's video quality, as you guys can tell, because of the it's my iPhone
My
10s
experience
front
after
facing
1
camera,
year
and I got
of
screen
1 year
protector
and
on it,
6
so
months
that kind of
with
fogs up the camera
Xfinity
too.
Mobile.
But
That's the name
it's
of
an
the
expensive
video.
phone for me to have it without a glass screen protector. But anyway, moving forward, this video is to talk about my 1 year experience. Well, 1 year and like 7 months with Xfinity Mobile, which is such a new company. They use the Verizon network. They're owned by Comcast. You have to be a Comcast
I can't, bro.
customer, at
I
least
gotta go to work
internet
tomorrow.
customer, to get the Xfinity Mobile service.
So I can't do
I
that.
highly recommend it for the simple fact that you pay $45 a month
More hours.
and you get 20 gigs of data, and you have millions of Xfinity hotspots.
Let him
And
pee because he
you
was
can
trying to
always
pee on my
connect to any Wi-Fi, McDonald's, Starbucks, Dunkin' Donuts. A lot of
I don't
places
want him
have
peeing
Wi-Fi
any further.
nowadays that you can connect to, and use their internet instead to whatever you got to do while you're there. You know, so customer
My
care
phone's right there.
is great. You know, what can I say? I'm loving the service. If you have a problem with something, they'll try their best to fix the issue and get it fixed, you know, sooner than later, you know. And when credits need to be applied, they apply the right amount of credits for whatever.
So you go. I had Xfinity Mobile. Look, and this is Xfinity Mobile LTE speed test on the Verizon network. I think this was the iPhone 8, if I'm not mistaken. The iPhone 8. So these are good LTE speeds, guys. So I used to rock with Xfinity Mobile hard. I had them for years. See, Xfinity Mobile LTE speed test. What, Mercy? What do you want for my life, Harry son? Is this one LTE? Yeah, those are LTE. So I'm guessing this was the iPhone 8. I don't think I got the speed test, the iPhone 10, and posted. But you see, I got the iPhone 10s in this picture. That's my picture with the Joker face, and it's the iPhone 10s in gold. In gold, the gold iPhone 10s. See, and it's I don't know why that I'm older. See, I was talking about Capital One 360. I was talking about, let's talk about Cash App, Visa, debit card, at Capital One 360. Metro still charging $15. Let me see. So I talked about a whole bunch of different things because this channel was called Alex Raw Talk, not Tech Talk or anything like that. Let me see when I created this channel. See more. I created this channel. I joined August 24th, so after my birthday. August 24th, 2018 was when I created this channel. This channel so far has gotten 171,000 views. I just don't remember the email to this channel. But as you guys can see, this is the video that got 160,000 views.
This thing looks nice. I recommend it. If you can't afford to get the 10S, get the 10R. It's better than getting an Android that looks like a fake ass.
This thing looks nice. I recommend it. If you can't afford to get the 10S, get the 10R. It's better than getting an Android that looks like a fake ass.
Oh shoot.
Well, here goes the 10R in coral. I guess that's what they're calling this color, coral. My nerves are acting up right now. This is the white one. This one's the blue one. There goes the black ones. I guess this blue está pasable. Right, está pasable. This thing looks nice. Well, here goes the 10R.
See, and that's the video that I got 160,000 views on, a 10R. As you guys can see right here. 160K views. 160K views. So YouTube, I need access to this channel, please. For real. I need to start doing that, guys. I need to like put the tripod and just like I do on live streams, just talk. For real. Put on the tripod, or I could even do it here on the computer, and then upload the video. Because that's what I love about StreamYard. StreamYard did a lot of great updates. Like now I can make a video and be honest, you know, like instead of just showing you guys my hands, look, I like the phone, I could be honest. I think the first video to crack me out of my shyness is gonna be here on StreamYard like this, like the little camera rounded off. And I'm gonna be talking about my how many months? September, let's see, October, November, January, February, March. 5 months review on the iPhone 17 Pro, and do I recommend it? And I'm just gonna talk like this. Of course, when I feel better. Right now, I'm feeling like shit. But when I feel better, you guys see how dedicated I am to YouTube. My nose was stuffy that day, and I was still making a video. You feel me? That's my dedication to you guys through this whole time with different channels. That's crazy. And of course, I have lost a lot of weight because my stomach was hurting too. You know, like my muscle spasms was making my stomach hurt. That was crazy. Whatever's clever, baby. I don't, Alex. The what cost of food is getting out of control. Yeah, it is. It definitely is. Most definitely is. Most definitely. Babe, did you like that sandwich? That burger? Oh yeah, I forgot. But did you like it though? It tastes good. It had avocado. It's the bomb. It was cheaper than going to the Burger King. I spent $34 at that restaurant. I think it's called Hit Burgers or something like that. Hit Burgers. That's Hector's code. That's my code.
Me first.
My girl's taking Grizzly out to takeaways. Ah, don't. Yeah, man. The cost of food, everything's high, man. Gas is high. Everything's high. Hopefully you can. Yeah, hopefully, bro. Or I'm gonna have to contact YouTube. I just don't remember that email. I just don't. Because I got so many emails. It's not even funny. It's not even funny. And then when I log into the emails that I do remember, my Gmails, it'll be like, oh, I'll go in and that's not the channel. It'll just show nothing, like a blue picture that says Alex. Because I had a lot of Gmails because of Google Voice. And now Google Voice is making me verify my identity. I think it's funny. They're making me verify my identity. I think it's hilarious. Hey, it is what it is. It's a free service, baby. A Free service. Free service. Google Voice. Grizzly, Google Voice. The voice. What's wrong, buddy? What's wrong? You want to be seen on YouTube? You want to be seen on YouTube? Go eat. Go eat. Okay? Go eat. So yeah, guys. So it is what it is, guys. Hopefully one day I get access to that channel. Seriously. Walmart has 32 gigs of. Hold on, guys. Panther. Brother. Walmart has 32 pieces of 30. Not bad. You know what you need to do with them videos that you are making getting over a gig, Tim? You need to upload it to your channel, bro. You know, them type of speeds, that means you're, and I didn't even know you were in the popular side of Texas, but those type of speeds you get at Whataburger, those are great speeds, bro. You need, it's like I told you, bro. In order to improve your content, you gotta get another phone, bro. Just save up the money, get yourself something decent, a nice little Android. You know, get yourself something decent to record on. You know, because I don't do screen recordings unless you know I just like whatever. I'm just gonna screen record and put it on shorts. But I want to screen record and put it on my my main video lineup. So that's why I like doing this. Like I told you, recording horizontally. Horizontally means basically putting the phone like this, sideways, like when I do live streams and I'm like, yo, guys, you know what I'm saying? And I'll just pick up the phone and be like this. Yeah, guys, we're speed testing right now. Cricket is getting over a gig. Oh my God, it's getting 2 gigs down. Oh my God, this DOD is crazy. This oh my God, the standalone is crazy. See? And people like it because they want to see horizontal. Because trust me, there's a lot of people that watch me on their TV. You know, analytics tell me. It says 18% of your viewers are watching you on the TV. 18%. That's a nice little chunk of change. 18% watch me on their big screen TVs. So, you know, people when they're watching stuff on their TV, they don't want to see stuff diagonal. Diagonal is recording like this. This is diagonal, holding your phone straight up. And it's like, yeah, man, da 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 da. People don't want to see diagonal, especially when they're on their iPad or their TV. Why do you think on TV everything's diagonal? The movies are diagonal, everything's diagonal. That's the way you're meant to see things. Now, for shorts, yeah, you could record something horizontal, which is like this, because it's for shorts. But when you're making a video for your channel, like this live stream that's horizontal, like when I do the YouTube video, shout out to YouTube for letting you turn off the camera and do videos horizontal. I love doing videos horizontal, even if I'm live on these phones. Yeah, guys, you know what I'm saying? I'm in the room right now. I don't feel good. Da, da, da. Horizontal. Because like I said, 18% of my viewers watched it horizontal on their TV. It tells me, it says 18% or on their TV. Another 22% is on on tablets. That means iPads, whatever the case may be. Then the biggest percentage, which is like 55%, are on the phones, on their phones. So I know people like watching stuff diagonal on their phone too. I do it all the time. When I watch YouTube, when I get tired of watching it like this, I turn my phone like this. I just like is a better viewing angle. It makes it look like more. It makes it better. That's what I'm saying. So if you're a content creator coming up, always remember, if you only got one phone and that's all you could afford, okay, you can still do it. But just mainly put that stuff on shorts. Put it all on shorts. And then when you get another phone, then you can start putting stuff on your videos because you got to remember this. I've been doing this already for so many years. YouTube pays you more for videos and live streams than they do for shorts. And I'm talking about ad revenue. Ad revenue is really pays on you. You know what I'm saying? So it's not only your views and your engagement and your likes, it's also your ad revenue. You know what I'm saying? Because you can see somebody with, like I told you guys last time, I felt bad for the guy. The guy got over 1.2 million views on his shorts. You see, my shorts got 160,000. And how many of those? How that video? When I made that video, that channel only had 50 subscribers. So out of 100 and now it has 278 subscribers. So out of 160,000 people that made that video get more than a quarter of a million views, I only got 207 subscribers. So you see how crazy it is? It's just beyond me. Beyond me. It's like I told you guys, I got all these subscribers because of this hat and because I promoted myself on these bars. Huh?
Your brother bought this for you last time.
Oh, okay. It's a mouse. Good.
Um,
Oh shoot. I got a mouse, guys. My brother brought me a mouse. Let's see. Let's check out this mouse. Let's check out this one. Let me see. Where's my USB type A on the computer? I think it's right here, right? Right. Boom. It is an Amazon mouse. See? You got an Amazon mouse. Yeah, baby, it works. Yeah. Oh, baby, now I got a mouse. Word. You got a mouse on the computer turned on. Yeah, you gotta watch it. It'll get messed up. You're good. So, yep, now I got a mouse. Thank you to my brother.
Oh.
All right. So guys, like I'm saying, so people like watching stuff horizontally more than diagonally. You know what I'm saying? So the shorts don't really get you that much money. What when it's a lot of views like that, yes, because that would have been a lot of commercials on that 160,000 views that I got on that Alex Real Talk channel. So that would have been around $3,500. And right now, I could have used that $3,500, especially now that I haven't been working. I didn't work for freaking 3 weeks, bro. That would have came like a gift from God. Seriously, that $3,500. But like I said, that's a lot of views. That's 160,000 views with ad revenue on it. Nice chunk of change. Nice chunk of change. So YouTube could be profitable for you, but it's just you got to know. Me, I know I'll never be KBHD. I'll never be Flossie Carter. I'll never even be John. What's his name? Stetson Duggett, because I'm too raw. Like that's why I named the channel Alex RAwTAlk. I'm too raw. Like I curse, I lose control, and I crash out sometimes on live streams. But I'm only human. You know what I'm saying? Because of frustration building up and everything. And that's why. You know, when you want to be successful on YouTube, you have to like manage the waters. Like you got to swim and stay in the middle. You can't lean too much to the right or too much to the left because then you're in trouble. And when I'm talking about you got to straight in the middle and not lean too much to the right or too much to the left, is what I'm talking about when you're talking to people. Like you just got to let them curse you out and just keep it moving. And if they're trolling you, you just got to ignore it. That's what I'm talking about. I don't mean the right, meaning conservatives, and the right and the left, meaning what they do consider Democrats. I forgot. I forgot. I know conservatives, and I'm not talking about Democrats or Republicans here. I'm talking about watching how you speak to people on live streams in your comment section, leaning too much to the right, leaning too much to the left, because that can get you in trouble. And I believe that if I would have been more lenient and not crashed out on people the way I have on these live streams, and my channel would have been bigger, no doubt. And if I would have been focusing all that content, like if I would have made that on this channel, that video, because that video is from 2018. And this channel, the first video I made here was on in 2020, on 2012, December 18th, 2012. So if in that in 2018 I would have put that video here, that would have been my money. My money. So like I said, in that over there, people like me on that channel because you don't see me being disrespectful, saying, "Oh, Xfinity Mobile's trash. I hate their service." No, people love me over there. You seen how many likes I had on that video? 60. You feel me? That shows love. All the positive comments that I got over there, that shows love. But then I was arguing with people over there because like, "Oh, you're not him. Oh, so how come you don't have access to?" I'm like, bro, because I don't remember the email. I'm like, look up my Alex Raw Tech channel. It's me. I'm the person here talking about this iPhone. No, you're not. No, you're not. And I don't got time to argue with people. You get what I'm saying? I got a short temper, and that's my biggest downfall. And that's what I want to change. That I let people trigger me. Like I get triggered easily with certain things. You know what I'm saying? Like when they disrespect me and call me a mother effer, or they'll say, you don't know what the hell you're talking about. Like the dude yesterday, well, today, that said, oh, is this a tech channel or is this a food channel? When I was telling you guys about my experience with DoorDash, and every time DoorDash, like Wendy's forgets stuff, Burger King forgets stuff, Wawa's, which Wawa's is considered like a quick stop for you guys, you know what I'm saying? In the West Coast and in Texas, because you guys don't have Wawa. So Wawa's is like a upgraded 7-Eleven is the best way I could put it. Or an upgraded quick stop. Because I've been to quick stop. I used to live in Ohio. And Wawa's is way bigger and way better than both of them. Okay. So anyway, so I was talking about that because if you really want to think about it, DoorDash and Uber Eats and Grubhub, these are all tech companies. They sell you food through an application, right? You get to choose what provider, Taco Bell, Red Lobster, Five Guys, what's the other one that I like that's really expensive? Besides Five Guys, oh my God, what's the name of that burger spot? It's a burger spot that's in the West Coast too. I forgot the name of it. But anyway, there, and that's all tech. And the person wanted to come in my comment section and be like, "Oh, is this a tech channel or you've been talking, bro?" And you see, and them people I snap, but I chose not to snap on them. I called them a ignorant person, and then when he wanted to keep going and not understand that, he said that DoorDash and Uber Eats are not part of tech. I just decided to block him off my channel and completely hide his channel so he can't see my content anymore. Like he would literally have to make a whole new YouTube channel just to come over here and bother me. And then there's people that troll, you know what I'm saying? And I need to be the bigger man and ignore. You know what I'm saying? And before, people like him that are trolls used to come in my comment section, like right now when I'm live streaming, and talk a whole bunch of junk. And I'm like, yo, bro, just go play your GameStop games in your mom's basement. And people would get mad at me and be like, Alex, why are you listening to this person? Just ignore them. And that would make me. I remember I actually had more subscribers than I do now. But people have left, like I said, because of the way I speak my mind. And you guys might wonder how come other people that are smarter than you get these collabs with Blue Phone and they get free phones and they get sent this and they get sent that. Because right now, guys, the way that I was acting, I was unmarketable. So yes, my subscriber account because of you guys and my supporters, you know what I'm saying, and your likes, I would attract a cell phone company. But if they see me paying attention to people in the comment section that don't contribute to my channel and come on my live streams and talk junk, they're not gonna want to do business with me. They're gonna think, oh, Alex RAwTAlk is gonna hurt our brand. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be marketable to a brand to seem attractive to a brand. You get what I'm saying? Because that makes you a lot of money on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? How many people don't watch SMR here? You know how many live streams I see people doing SMR eating and their freaking videos have 5 million views? So the ignorance of some people just doesn't make any sense. That's all I'm going to say. Food apps are tech apps. And even McDonald's rewards app is a tech rewards app, bro. I know, but that person just wanted to go in on me. Seriously, he wanted to go in on me. He just wanted to get under my skin. Like I said, he wanted to provoke me so I could promote his channel. And I'm not doing that. I need you guys to understand this. I'll be nicer and promote your channel if you come to my live streams, you comment, oh, what's up, Alex? Yo, I'm an upcoming YouTuber. Would you be nice enough on your next live stream to shout me out, or can you shout me out now? Or can you take a screenshot of my channel and put it on your channel so and tell your subscribers to subscribe to me? I have no problem doing that. But when you sit here and you want to curse me out in my comment section, or you want to be super ignorant and then thinking that I'm gonna give you the clout that you want, I'm not doing that. Not doing that. Not doing that. Not doing that no more. Because I'm not talking bad about Stetson Duncan when I said he's never used a terabyte. You guys could go ask him yourself. Watch all his videos. He's like, no, I'm not a heavy data user. So that's what I'm saying. So he made the speed test app for people that don't, the app, the speed test on the maps version. Because I love this. This is something he's smart. Like, I'll give him that. Stetson Duggan is a smart, bright young man. He's very intelligent. And I love his app. Seriously, a lot of people do. You know what I'm saying? So the app tells you who has the best service and who has the best speeds in your area. So once you download the coverage map app, which I agree with him in his reviews of carriers and stuff like that. So you go here, right? You go to the map right there, right? You see the map? And then you put your zip code 08611. Okay, it's gonna show New Jersey, United States. Okay. Now the map looked it up, but I gotta be more specific. So Trenton, New Jersey. Boom. Now I'm more specific. Trenton, New Jersey. Boom. I forgot how to do it, man. Damn. Hold on. Let me see. Mm, not that. I can't believe I forgot how to do it. I know it's somewhere in this app where you put like who has like it'll show you who has the best coverage where you live at and who has the fastest speeds. Trenton, New Jersey. But now it's not doing it. I forgot how to do it, guys, because I hardly mess with this. But I showed you guys on a video that it showed who had the best 5G service, and it showed T-Mobile was leading in Trenton with their 5G and all that. So, right now I don't know how to do it, but you download the coverage map, and it's easy to understand. It's called coveragemap.com. Get it on your Android, get it on your iPhone, especially if you're a US mobile customer. I recommend that one. It takes less data. That one for a 3 gig speed test, it only took 1 gig. So you see, or it took like 800 megs for a 3 gig speed test. So that's lower than Ookla. Ookla will go right through your data and you won't have a phone with US mobile anymore. Food delivery, yeah. I love I got 30 something thousand points on the McDonald's reward. Let me see. Let me go to McDonald's. McDonald's. Yep, see? Well, I used it recently. I had almost 40,000 points. Now I have 33 33,300 points, you see? And this is the McDonald's app. So with your rewards, you could buy everything you can see here. So my reward points, let me show you guys real quick. And these are the stuff that I could get for free. Well, I get $2 any size fries. I get 10-piece chicken nugget. It says 10-piece, 50% off 10-piece chicken nugget. Uh 29 cents for a soda if I buy anything over $3. And then it says $3 off your purchase of $15, excluding taxes, and $5 off $20, excluding taxes, as you guys can see here. And then if we click here under rewards, these are the things that I can buy from all my points. You know, ice cream, McChicken, and even breakfast, apple pie, coffee, fries, 10-piece chicken nuggets, large fries, frappe, chicken fillet. So these are all different points. The highest thing that'll cost is like 6,000 points. And the 6,000 points items are the Big Mac, the quarter pounder, the 10-piece chicken nuggets, uh, and the fish fillet. No, fish fillet is 4,500. And you could even get pancakes. So, you know, the McDonald's app is a great way. If you eat a lot of McDonald's, is a great way to save money, to be completely honest. Daily points every dollar. Yeah, 100 points every dollar. Yep. Every dollar spent. So I use the McDonald's app a lot, guys, to save money. Damn, I've been on this live stream for almost 3 hours. And thank you to all you guys. Make sure you smash that like button. But guys, now I really do gotta take it down because the computer is running low. It's on freaking 46%. 46%. And like I said, I don't feel good and I gotta go to work tomorrow. So I'm gonna go lay down. But thank you so much for your support. Keep supporting your boy. Your boy's not gonna listen to these trolls or argue with nobody in no live stream or nothing like that. Not stooping that to level. I'll just block them and hide their channel. But other than that, guys, don't forget to turn on that bell notifications so you never miss any of my content. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm definitely gonna catch you guys in the next one. Take care. God bless and be safe. You already, guys. And thank you for watching. Your boy's gotta work tomorrow, and I feel like crap. So I'm about to go take some NyQuil. For real. Deuces, guys.